Let's try it again. Where the fuck is my mouse? You try and do things with time. You try, and you still, something gets in the way. Oh! Sorry for anybody who was watching and then it just restarted. Like, I had to cut it off to get the camera to work on the program I wanted it to be on. So there we are. Got that going. You can fuck off with that. Mature stream, if you can't take it, I'm sorry. What the hell? My mouse keeps disappearing now. What is this? Stop it. Alright, stay. I sent you an invite. Nothing's up. Just trying to get my friend to join. Urban ruler.
Yo.
Yo. Did we finally figure it out? Did we finally do it?
You just called. I know we're in here.
You can still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you turn on your camera?
Let's see.
Wave!
I gotta get a better angle.
I gotta make my face bigger.
There we go. What's happening?
A whole lot. There we go. There's his face. Oh my god. You think you're ready, man. You think you're ready for it all. And then it's game time. And the whole thing fucks up.
It happens like that sometimes.
And you know,
There we go.
I don't like the way you look on here. I want you to be able to. We should be split. There we go. What is this? Yes, yes, Mr. Producer in the house. We made it happen. And if you could somehow have Twitch open on your other screen, you know, be a viewer, support the channel.
You know what I'm saying?
That would help. That would help me out. How you doing, man?
What screen? What screen?
You should have like 3 by now, right?
Oh man, I don't. I need
The
to
fuck
have
you
like
mean?
4. You know what I'm saying? I need to have like 4 of them.
You need to get like me. Just have one giant one.
Y'all don't want me on the Twitch on the gaming, bro. If I come out there on the gaming, if they see Wave out there on the gaming, it's over. I'm trying to tell you, it's over.
That sounds fine.
They don't want to see you, boy.
I think the people do, man. The people do.
They don't want to see you, boy. I'm talking about the league. Hit me up. Overwatch 2, hit me up. Old school, man. If y'all don't want to see me no Smash Brothers, man, y'all already need to put the sticks down. Man. I'm talking too much on me. Y'all don't want nothing.
I don't know if people can handle that one, man.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want this. They want this. Oh.
They won't be able to handle it, man.
They don't want this. Oh.
What are you trying to do to people?
You know what I'm saying? They can take care of this. Oh. But they can't take care of this.
There we go. I made the screen larger. Now we are both larger than life, man.
Big.
Now I can get all my little windows open. I'm sitting over
Okay.
here, bro. I was ready. Okay, that's the thing. I was ready.
Right.
I had all my questions down.
That's right.
Right. I was ready. I had a backup thing in case anybody was running late and I had to start the show a little late. You know, we're just
Right.
gonna watch a bunch of people comment on shit and watch random
Right.
videos. You know, do the usual. We're just chatting about stuff. You know, we're just talking about stuff going on in the world.
That's right. That's right. You might not know, but your
I-
boy
I'm
on here
I'm
is playing
finessing the
TV.
screen. I'm
And
finessing the screen. What did you just say to me?
wicked. What? Talk
What did you
about
just
who,
say?
Grandma?
There we go.
Hmm?
That's beautiful.
Hmm?
This looks beautiful, man.
Okay.
If you're watching my
Hmm.
stream at
Okay.
all, this is great. How do I look,
Oh,
man? How do I look?
you look decent, man. Look at you. I like your,
Decent.
I like your tie.
Is it the
Yeah,
hair?
real,
Is it
real
the hair?
decent.
You
You know what
hating
I'm
on the
saying?
hair?
You know what I'm saying? I see you out there with the curls.
I
You
can't
know, the
stand this
beard
light,
looking
bro.
nice.
It's like
The
it's either
beard
too
looking nice.
bright or not bright enough. I think that's perfect.
Man, look. See, look at that, boy. You got the
Now-
ghost man in the back, boy, taking a spooky dookie. You know what I'm
You know,
talking
I
about?
was literally just thinking about that. You know, I think we should just hey Google, turn bedroom light to ghostly green.
Oh, ghostly green.
There we go.
Oh, look
There
at
you
him.
go. There you
And
go.
you gotta put the light on my man. Let him know what's happening.
Yeah, he needs his own background.
Tell me out.
So it really pops, bro. You had a good day today. Had a good day today, man.
Pretty Gucci.
Antonio should be
You know what I'm
joining us.
saying? Just got off work, you know what I'm saying, not too long ago. You know, I'm still repping the shirt low key.
Hmm.
I got my vibes over here on my
Doesn't
little
look
section
like a
over here.
bad shirt.
You know?
Stand up,
You know,
bro.
like who?
It doesn't look like a bad shirt.
Oh, or the Samsung, you know.
And you can hear me okay? Let me turn this fan a little bit. I might
Pretty
have to suffer
Gucci.
some
Does it
heat.
hold the world? Yeah, hold the fold.
Is it, what's the
Hold the
new fold
fold.
called? What's the new fold?
You know? Man, we got the Fold S Fold. The
S4.
Fold 4, not the
The
Fold S Fold. I'm
S4.
sorry. But the Fold 4. No S though. No S. Take the S
No
out.
S?
Take the S out. No S.
When's the iPhone
Just
gonna
the
have
Fold 4.
iPhone SS?
Mm. FS?
No, SS. Just
And
keep,
SS?
yeah. Every 10
Ooh,
years
they
they
ain't ready
add
for
they
that.
add an extra S.
They're not ready for that, bro. Y'all don't want that.
At one point we're gonna be advertising and going,
Get the
go ahead and
Super
purchase
Saiyan
iPhone
iPhone.
20.
You know what I'm saying?
iPhone 20.
It what? It's like it went Super Saiyan. It's over. Not the double S.
You can customize like the actual phone itself. You don't have to just get a skin or a case around it. You can get like a
Hmm.
legit customized iPhone, and people are
You know?
legit gonna light that thing on fire. Just be like, it's fire! Look at it! It's just like Gohan, and then they're gonna have
You know?
Gohan like in the middle, just ah. How
And
much
then
you
the
want
Apple
for it?
logo just right there somewhere.
With an easy payment plan of $390 a month, you and your
It's easy
family
work.
could look
Yeah,
forward to a potentially bigger family plan. What do you mean by that,
that's right.
sir? Well, that's just for one member.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
$359 a month. How much is the phone? Just don't look at that number.
You know?
You have
Just
you
know
have
as
a
you're
phone.
paying,
You have the
you have it.
iPhone 20 is now in your hands. Do you really
Yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
that guy without the iPhone in your hands?
Nope. Doesn't want to be that guy.
What are you
Nobody
doing?
wants to be that guy.
I need you more out of frame when
You need
handling
more
heavy
out of frame.
more out of frame when handling heavy objects, sir. I hope
I
you're
don't think
feeling
you're. I
well
got
with for all your ailments too.
Thank you. Thank you. I have to take this.
I just want to
You
take a
know.
moment. Anybody who's in the chat, actually, I got to message my friend here. Let him know we started.
What do you want to let the people know?
I got followers, bro.
Let those people know.
I got followers, bro. There's gonna be that one person that says, "I can't hear you," and I'm like, looking and listening, and everything's fine. Elmo in the chat. So
Nah,
anybody
bro,
who
just
doesn't know, I started a crisis text line donation. So if you know anybody who suffers from mental illness or is struggling through anything right now, the crisis text line is up top. Go ahead and donate as much as you would like. I think I've put a minimum of like $5. Hit $100, and I forget we're gonna do some crazy challenge at some point on my regular stream. It's supposed to be super fun, but they won't let me see that. Where is that? Yeah, the crisis text line, guys. $100 goal. I guess they don't post the actual goal that I'm going after, or like what the reward is, but that's okay. It's going toward a good cause. just know you support the channel, you support them. Um, we have a subscriber goal also. If we hit 10 subscribers, there will be a $10 gift card going towards either Xbox Live or um, Steam. Right now, it's currently at $10. We only have 2 subscribers right now, but for every 10, I'll just keep adding a card for the giveaway, and then we'll run that.
Okay.
I know Wave is going to be a big, subscriber into that because he's making it big. He just dropped music.
I did. Dropped the EP, just a little something, something. Saying what the EP called.
The EP is exciting, man.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you. Yeah.
Don't let his coconut skull throw you guys off. That man's a genius in the making. He just doesn't know. I had to touch his forehead one day and just say, "Hey, man,
Indeed.
it's up here. You can just change your sound. You don't have to sound like Lil Wayne all the time."
Because of the locks, isn't it, man? Because be out here.
It's your signature look, bro. Like, there's not many people. There are people out there trying it, but they're not really pulling it off that well.
Yeah.
And honestly, every time I see one, I'm like, that's not Martez. That's not Martez. He has gold tips, not red.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, what? I switched it up.
But guys, support the channel. We have band goals as well. This is something new that we're going to be delving into. We might start a Patreon for it. We're looking for new instruments, such as drum kits, sound amps, etc. I need a new system for my computer. It's all going toward a great cause. To help my friend become a musician, officially. Huh?
No, you up.
What'd you say? What'd you say? I'm just kidding. Obviously, after you go on your first tour, you're going to be the first donation. Everybody else is going to be inspired. They're going to be like, well, if Wave is doing it, maybe we should do it too. It's going to be like, yeah.
Oh yeah, send my peoples your way,
Send the clout. Send the clout.
You know what I'm saying? It's coming through. Rain about to bring a storm in. Boosh.
I hope so, man.
Drop some water on you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? We're gonna add a little segment here. I don't know if we want to do it now or at the end. What if we switch to a watch party, which essentially we won't be on screen for a second, and we're gonna watch one of your music videos.
We can do that.
Which one would you want me to show?
Ooh.
We can do it now or at the end. Now or at the end.
Let me see here. That's up to you. Let me see.
Hey Minx, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Let me see here.
Oh, now he's digging through his phone. While he does that, I'll just go into a review. Crisis text line. If you know anybody who's in need or is going through any difficulties in their life, the crisis text line helps a bunch of people that are in that dire need situation of just having someone hear them out. I truly believe you can overcome this issue of depression. I felt it, and I know a lot of people that go through it. So it's good to just at least have an ear there, and it does help and work for a lot of people. So go ahead and give into that, and if you have the time, even if you subscribe to my channel, I will go ahead and start adding myself into that same stream. Mr. Ghost? Oh, you like the Ghost Man? It's the spooky man. He's the spirit that lives in all great people.
Spooky Dookie?
The spooky man lives inside my friend Wave here as well. He doesn't believe it. He just kind of goes, "Oh no, that's weird. That sounds like some Ouija board stuff." You find a video that you wanted to go?
It doesn't exist to me. Yeah, man. I'm gonna play that new one. I got a couple of them. I got do it, man. Let them that Wave.
Let's see. Wave talks for you.
Yeah. Number 4. The letter U.
Which one?
It's called Wave Back. You know that Wave Back?
Yes, sir. I know that one. Before I do that, Wave, who are you? What's your name?
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out your channel, loud and clear.
You know what I'm saying? The boy, hold on. First of all, I gotta hit him with that. Yo. What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, and then straight up we in that thing, you know what I'm saying? For people who don't know me out there, that's how I introduce myself or introduce the day on my channels, on my Snapchat, you know what I'm saying? The Snapchat, first of all, be Wave, be snapping, no G on that, you know what I'm saying? Lily Wave be snapping, boom. my IG. I be on the IG. You see my posts on there. So I do music, I battle rap. I also do some hip hop dancing, and I do my comedy on my TikTok too at the same time. My IG gonna be wave_4. You know what I'm saying, for right now. You know, most of my actually all of my content that you can find right now. My music, actually a video that's about to play right now. All my other stuff will be on YouTube at Wave Talks for You, the number 4, the letter U. You know what I'm saying, and you can find boy. Not only that, your boy EP, you know what I'm saying? I did drop an EP last month on the 10th, actually. And it's on Spotify. So if you type in Wave, just a little something, something, that's the EP, you will find the tracks on there. And I do got some that, some bangers and some that you will
I at least
love.
got I have your YouTube link in the chat right now. So is
Yeah,
everything if everything else is linked to that, everybody should know how to find stuff at this point. It's
for sure.
2022. It's just
And now,
YouTube.
for sure. Just, the link trails.
Mhm. You got some hype in the
Definitely.
chat. One of my mods, Minx 1997. Shout out to her.
Okay.
She makes a
So
lot of my
links.
she makes a lot of my little emotes. At least a few of them.
Nice.
I made a couple myself, but this is my favorite one that she made recently. I'll spam it in the chat now if you haven't seen it. You can only get that if you subscribe.
Mm.
You only get my head on fire if you subscribe.
Ooh.
Oh, you gotta flip the camera back, man. I don't know what
Man,
you
let me
just did.
I gotta. Or
Now,
you can't see me?
now you're in TikTok mode. You want to be tiny on my
I
screen?
am in
That's fine.
TikTok mode. Nah, my brother. I'm trying to make sure how I can see the chat. Yeah. I want to see these cool things that you're posting.
Shout out to Minx, who's currently playing Zombie Army 4 Dead War at, and then it cuts off. I don't know what that is, but
Ooh,
I hope you're having fun.
there we go. Let me see.
A lot of
They
these
don't
people
let
I
me see
met
the
because of
chat
Sea of
though.
Thieves, man. You gotta try it. You're sitting there playing Rocket League forever. Rocket League will be there
Yo,
all the
I
time.
be on the Rocket
I
League,
know.
man.
Now be on the
Yo,
waves with
oh,
me.
actually,
You gotta be a
I
real
be.
wave. How you gonna say you wave and you never rode a wave?
What you mean? I've been out there in the water, bro.
I'm
I've been
coming for you,
skateboarding. I've
bro.
been surfing them all there. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me
Can
click off.
so
Click off.
question: Am I able to see this chat right now? Are
You
they just on it,
should,
or that just for them?
if what are you on right now? Because I know you're working off your phone, right?
Yeah.
You don't have a computer up
Right.
or anything?
No.
Damn, bro. I thought you were gonna be more ready than me.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, man. Boom, boom. I mean,
It's on the Twitch stream, and I sent you one of those links, so it's in your Facebook. But that's where you'll be able to see it. But if you do that, I think it's gonna cut your camera off.
yeah, we'll cut my camera off.
Don't worry about it. I'll let you know how hype it is.
You know what? Actually, nah. I got you.
Never give up. See? Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat. Never give up.
Yeah, we got
GG.
other outlets. I
GG.
got a MacBook.
There you go. See, this is what I'm saying. You had the little one where you worked all your music out of, and then you had the MacBook. Ain't that good you
Yeah, we
didn't give
got
that to
that.
me?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, actually, no. I got a different MacBook. I got a newer one. That was the
Oh
other
my
one I
God.
was trying to give you because I got a new one.
He's over here talking about how he doesn't have an extra computer screen, and then he's telling
You
me he has like
know.
5.
No, I said I need 5.
You said you
Love
had
5.
5. Why would you
Nah,
need
I need. I
5
feel I need
MacBooks?
4. Need 4.
Mink says
Why not
MacBook.
have 5, bro?
Mink says MacBooks are the shit.
That's it, bro.
I guess.
You know.
Listen,
Let's
while
see
you
here.
get set
Boom.
up, I'm
Logged
gonna go
in.
ahead and
Yeah.
let these people hear your new LP. I'm gonna go ahead and repaste that in the chat,
Can you text me the link
so the
actually?
people know.
Because then I can get it on here.
You're killing me. You're
Yeah, let me kill
killing
you
me,
tomorrow.
mate. You're killing
I
me, mate.
don't want to. I don't want to kill you, boy.
We still got like 2 other people that are supposed to be here.
Oh yeah. It's alright. Just running late.
I don't know.
We
Late.
getting it.
One I would consider late. The other one, I'm thinking is just MIA. Because if you respond, I would consider that late. If you tell me you're not coming, then you're not coming. But no
Do that.
response is also that same thing. Or you're gonna be getting super late and you're not being courteous enough to message me back, which pisses me off.
Boom. That has to be
I'm gonna
late
go egg
too.
your house on Halloween. Turn me up.
Yo, put me on. You gotta put an egg with my name on it.
Got a what?
You gotta put an egg with my name on it. You're gonna egg their house, right? Okay, put
I'm not
way
egging your house,
egg.
bro.
I said one of their houses,
Oh,
bro.
one of their houses.
Yeah,
But how many warehouses do you think they have?
yeah. It doesn't even matter. We're gonna look up as many as we can.
All right. You have your screen open? You see the greatness that is happening right now?
Start watching Levi. Ooh, no, I do not. I see your. Oh no, this is. Oh no, that's your videos. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You don't have your
My first
Twitch, do you?
time doing all this.
You don't have a Twitch?
Nope.
Damn.
Oh, do you have a Twitch?
Bro,
I probably do have a Twitch. I could be way to be twitching.
I thought you were watching my channel.
Bro, I do watch your channel.
So how do you watch it?
You know, actually, well, you know, you're right. Hold on.
You didn't follow me, did you?
I do follow you, bro.
He
First
just
of all, I don't
watches
know.
for free.
I just don't be.
Minx,
Get
he
out of
might
it.
not love us. You're right. He might not.
Oh.
You're...
Oh. The love is real, people. Give me a second. You're the, actually the only person I do
he
follow.
wants
Oh, wait,
he
hold on.
wants
Here
me
it
to
is.
give him minimal clout that I barely have.
Wow.
And play his videos?
Whoa. Actually, let me log in. I was like, actually, it actually is what it is. It is what actually would be twitching.
Makes
Man,
you
we
right.
knew what it was. We knew what it was.
I'm over here having a Red Bull Red Edition. It's watermelon.
Okay, watermelon.
I know I shouldn't, but I went to the gym today. So fuck you is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
watermelon.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. Calm down. You still trying to connect? Or the MacBook don't work?
No, MacBook does work.
Oh, you have your password
Yeah,
written
so
somewhere, don't
back
you?
there. Nah, I already have a cycle of passwords. So if one doesn't work, I go down the line. And
Minx,
then
what do you mean,
just like that,
goddamn?
boom, we in. God damn. I had one. Hold on,
Yeah,
one
boy.
time if you're drilling. Boom. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. So that show my EP cover, or at least my cover. When it's not on there. Come on, give me back.
Alright, you're back on.
Yeah. Okay, okay, okay.
God damn. Where'd he go? Trying to add Antonio here.
See some love in the chat, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to add this dude. Doesn't really give me the option on a very obvious place.
Yeah. Back.
There it is. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video, and while that's going, I'm gonna try to use that 3.5 minutes to get our boy in here.
There you go. Actually, while you play the video, I'm gonna share this link. This is gonna be so lost.
All right, this is Waves single from his LP, Wave Back.
Are you playing the music? Oh, you playing just the play the music video version though?
Oh, you have the music video?
Yeah, that's the single track.
Ah,
If
okay,
you
yeah,
gonna play
you're
a
right.
single track, if I got a single track, I'll tell you to play that Let
There we
Go.
go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. I can't hear myself. I'm back to hear it.
What's up?
I don't think I can hear it.
You can't hear it?
No. No,
Well,
I can hear. I can hear me and you, but I can't hear the video. I can see the video, but I can't hear it.
Interesting. Is it too low?
I don't even know if it's too low. I can't hear it at all. I'm gonna ask the group chat. Oh wow. Oh, okay. He says okay, but as long as you guys can hear it. Well, I think they can probably hear it. He says I can't hear it because I'm in call with you.
Interesting. I should be able to add another source.
Yeah, you can hear it though, right?
Yeah, I can hear it clearly.
Oh, okay, okay. So it's me then. Shift on that shit then, cuz I know what it sounds like.
I'll find a way.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but on my Twitch volume, I can't hear it either.
Let's see. That would not fix that problem.
I'm talking about my devil some. Hey, can't you tell they all need some help? I'ma run it to the yard brief. I'ma run it all while the
I can hear it now, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start it over. Because I think I figured it out.
They gon' ask me why I say that. Like what? Like way back. High five a nigga for me if he say that. High five a nigga for me if he play that. Way back, bitch I do obey that. This is my return though, yes I earned enough to pay that. Pay that. It's just enough to pay that. Cost to be the bossy, I was lost but that was way back. Now way back. Hey, this that T.O., this that drama. Hey, this that wake up, call your mama. This that one hit, they say timer. Hey, I'm dropping by my devil summer. Hey, can't you tell they all need some help? I'ma run it to the yard brief. I'ma run it all while the step still. Yeah. Okay, that's because I fucking get it. Man, the way I'm fucking working, you would think I have a twin if you just inhale while I'm breathing in, and it's a different wind. If I done told you as before, then I'ma tell you once again. I tell them, they gon' ask me why I say that. Like what? Like way back. High five a nigga for me if he say that. High five a nigga for me if he pay that. Ooh, my dogs they don't roof, but they hit your roof. This is not the law, won't cross my fingers, not the jutsu. Don't make me go cuckoo. I strike back like YouTube. Bitch, I told your ass that under shit, that's what I do. Go and run and tell your people. Yeah, I had to make him a believer. Hey, I hate a sense to be ya. I'm super hot like people fever. Tell him, bitch, gon' tell him that way back. Don't you know that way back? Heard that is way back. Glad that is way back. Teaching that is way back. She really won't way back. She in the front and she let way back. I hit her before, but that's way back. I shot with the heat like it's way back. I chill in the bed, that's way back. I'm so out of reach, I'm like way back. When I was gone, I found a way back. You waving at me, I'm a way back. Don't touch me, I feet any way back. If this is different, I'm a way back. They gon' ask me why I say that. Like what? Like way back. High five a nigga for me if he say that. High five a nigga for me if he play that. Way back. Had to make a hit, bitch. Hold on, wait a minute. Had to kill him with the spaceship. Man, you'll see the drop once it just switch, bitch. know I be a owner. Had to be a loner, might just be a stoner. Oh my God, boy, don't you know I be a roller? Had to cause noise because it's clear and evident. These people not gonna really fuck with you if you don't fuck them shit is weight.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, my boy. Oh, I can't hear you back again. Give me back. Give
There
me
it is.
back.
There it is. That's my
Yeah, we
problem.
back.
It's always the
We here.
problem. See, we
We
figured
here.
it out.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we banned the advertiser in the chat. Good job, Minx. Put the hammer
Good.
down on these people. Hammer
You know
down.
what I'm saying?
If
You
you
know what I'm
can't read
saying?
the
You came in
chat,
here.
if you can't read the
Yeah.
rules, well, I guess it's
Yeah.
not. I guess it's not in the chat rules.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna add no advertising.
Well, guess what? He's out. You know what I'm saying?
He's
He didn't
out.
even say what's
Good
up.
job,
He didn't
Minx.
say hello. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we would have said something beforehand. He'd have been like, "How y'all doing? What's going on? I see what you're doing." Then throw a
Drop
little
a follow.
then,
Drop a
you know,
follow. I don't care if you're just another number on the dart on the
we did
dartboard.
that.
It matters.
But now,
Yeah, I don't. And Minx says I don't fuck with people. Yeah, for real. Minx,
yeah,
give me a fire in the chat if you really liked it. Give
that's
him like a questionable. You need to improve.
yeah, super, yeah.
Or
Super
it's trash.
guy
Just
out there,
say
you
it's
know, throw me
trash,
the-
okay?
throw me
But
the-
but I'm gonna tell you what. It don't matter. The
Elmo.
the train's not gonna stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
you
the
know what I'm saying?
Elmo.
Oh, the train's not gonna
The
stop. Yeah, the Elmo. No, I do take this.
I think I have that one too.
Constructive criticism for sure. But I will say, all right, now, you know, that's just a music video. But right now, my best song
Oh,
now that I got out.
Minx
is,
says honest or lie.
I'm the realist. Give me honest. Give me honest.
Okay, honest is
Give me
always
honest,
good.
and then on the back end, later if we can, I want to play like what I feel like is the favorite song that I've made right now so far.
After we get this question done, here, let's do
Oh yeah,
this.
for sure, definitely. You know, we can do that later.
No. Do you want to do it later, or at the end?
I'll let that be on you, or however it's going. You know what I'm saying? But definitely let me do his thing.
Do it at the end. Honest is about to. Minx is about to drop a hammer on you now too.
Yo, I like how Minx asks that question because he reminds me of Alex. My boy Alex used to always be like, "Yo, you want the truth or a good lie?"
A really good lie.
And I'd be like,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I know, right? And I was like, let me get the really good lie. Let me see what you come up with. And it is
All right,
good. I'm
so-
like, yeah.
So Minx says I don't like that kind of rap or rap in general, but the beat was okay. So it's a preference thing. It sounds like that.
Yeah, it's a preference thing. So
Yeah.
I got something different for you, Minx, because my other one is not like on that type of.
Oh no. I got it. I got something. I got
You
dueling
know which one I'm talking about.
I got dueling banjos. Here,
You know what
I got you, Minx. This must be more your speed.
Hit him. What do you got? Let me see.
I'm just gonna cut to like the really good part. You probably can't hear it on the Discord. You'd have to go off. You'd have to go off the video.
Yeah. You don't fucking want to see this. I wish I could hear something.
All right, that sounds like Minx.
This is where it's done, follow button. Yo, you guys got something. Yo, hold on, my guy right now. What is this? Hold
No,
on.
Minx,
Is
we
this
love
a-
you.
is-
Hey, stream,
Is this a
stream,
guy laughing?
stream elements. Calm down.
Laughing right there? I hope that is him laughing.
That is him laughing. That's one of my
Yeah.
favorites. That's an original one from Twitch.
Yo, I wish you can like people's. Can you like people's comment, or you can reply to it?
You can reply to it. I don't know if there's like a reaction button. But if
Oh
you
no, but I can do
if you
that too.
subscribe to me, I can give you a bunch of my personal emotes. There you go, man.
Bro, I am subscribed to you. Stop
No, you're
playing.
following, man. You're
Oh, I'm
following me.
following you.
Now you gotta buy into my idea.
Oh, snaps, man. How much you gonna charge me?
Do you see
$5
do you see what
You
I'm
know
wearing?
that's what I like.
Do you see what I'm wearing right now? Do you see what I'm wearing?
What's up?
I'm dressed as
Okay.
I'm a salesman right now, sir.
He be on his suit and
We
tie,
I be
suit and
selling
tie.
this
You
stuff
know
for
what I'm
days,
saying?
bro.
Yeah, I'm on that. I'm on
Where
that
the
chili. I was
unfollow
gonna come
button
in
at?
here
I
with
love
some
it.
like, I was gonna, come with the drip a little bit, but I was like, no, I'm a little chill. I'm relaxed. That's too much for him right now.
So one more time, shout out your channel for anybody who's in
You know what I'm
the
saying?
stream.
Yo, my YouTube page, Wave Talks for You, the number 4, the letter U. You know, my Snapchat, Wave be snapping, no G, no E on the after the B. Wave_4 at IG, and then Wave Young at Facebook. If you're on there, you can find my content. And of course, if you find one, you can find the others. Ooh, my TikTok, hold on. My TikTok, Wave be talking, because I'll be out here with the tickety tick. Okay? I'm here. You know? But other than that, they can find me on that stuff like that. But you know, I gotta
For sure,
hit
man.
my man Meeks later with the other one, because I think I promise you, he probably gonna like the other vibe. Everybody that you know, like the rap, that's rap, but this other one vibe. Oh, what he's saying?
My mouse is acting like a nut right now. I can't see where I'm pointing or doing. So we're just gonna play it cool, okay? For sure, man. I want this guy out there, man. He's been working hard.
Yeah.
You know, I've known him for
Minx, I got you, brother. I see you, man.
5 years
You
now.
know, put me on.
5, almost 6 years. We've known each other now.
6. No, yeah, because you know before quick.
Like 2017.
6 going on 7. 6 going on 7. Because
Yeah,
remember, I wasn't
yeah.
at Sprint yet. Yeah, I wasn't at Sprint yet. I've been with Sprint 6 going on 7 years. What was Arch?
No, for sure. That was the beginning. At least we met and then we became friends. Especially when I started working at Sprint.
Let me see if I can get the link here. Yeah, I don't get all my social medias on here. Let's go. That's something about. My suit and tie. Where your mans with the great ideas at? Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, boy.
We're still missing Antonio.
True that. Antonio's a funny character. That guy's hilarious.
Wolf Totem by the Who?
By the Who?
Oh, Minx is his sister. You hear me?
Huh?
Minx is a girl.
Oh, oops, sorry, Minx.
How dare you?
I didn't know, babe. Look, please do not try to cancel your boat. I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Don't say that. They don't like it when you say that. Stop it!
What?
Stop it!
It's too late now.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
This is it goes screen, it goes black, gone. Maybe move fast.
Oh no!
I'm a bitch.
Oh no!
That's funny as fuck, yo. Yeah, makes me as fuck. I can't even right now, yo. Yo, that's funny. Let me get my Safari out.
This guy.
Oh. That's funny.
Might be able to get him in a second. I just sent him another link. You know, I was warned already that none of this would go right, so I accepted that a long time ago.
Oh yeah, man. You know, it's all right, because you know what? You're figuring out all the hiccups and bumps now. You know, so guess what? Next one's gonna be Mac.
Stream Elements. We don't care about the merchandise. Obviously, nobody wants to buy a really cool Effie Edge t-shirt with a flag logo that they all can represent the Nation of Thieves under. But we can't all be.
I don't know, man. That actually sounds pretty cool. You said a shirt with a flag on it that
It's
represents
got the
Nation Freedom
flag,
on it?
bro. Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Wow.
You can literally.
Mm, mm, mm. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. With the fire moving and everything too. I like that.
Yeah.
Let me get it.
I need artists to do a little more with the computer side of things. I'm not good at it, you know. Nor do I have the tech for it. It's expensive to just run editing. Your boy needs at least $400 to renew his editing system. It's just like that. It's just the way it is.
It's all right, man. You can do that. You can do that.
But I had a third question in mind for you.
Okay.
What's your hustle?
Side hustle?
No, just
For,
what's your main hustle? What's your main goal?
you know,
We just showed off your music, so
right,
is
right,
that is
right,
that
right.
is that the main? Is that the end game?
You know. Ooh, I can't say necessarily that's an end game, but that's a strong journey that we're going down. So, overall, I would say entertainment is the road that we're going down, and music just plays a strong part in that. Within the
Mm.
music, dancing while performing some of these songs, and then just putting on a performance, comedy, just getting the smiles back, getting the energy back. What I'm saying, within certain people, and then within
Mhm.
my motivational talks within my own page, just getting people just back out of the a depressed mindset or just a slackish off mindset, just trying to get people back right of just accomplishing and making their dreams into actual goals for themselves, because it can be accomplished and somebody right now is most likely probably living it, you know and there was probably a way they probably wasn't living it, and there was a way to get to that point. So um I have a bigger goal in mind, but I need necessarily those to be like achieved at a high success rate. I was along with me battle rapping too as well, but then I can get a strong group of following to then lead. Within to a particular way that I think the world should maybe be. But then it's my own idea too. I think a better what's the word I should look for?
You have a way
And
of
keep it simple, very positive,
suggesting a,
very
a, a
positive.
way of life.
Yeah, overall, or definitely want to have a better influence on those. The low end, I feel like should have a higher bar. I
Yeah.
think overall in the world, just not but in a particular area. There's a particular low right now for like the worst, and I think that bar needs to probably get lifted. So the worst is like not as bad. Worldly.
What would you think the worst is right
But that's
now?
the whole long run. You know what I'm saying? Height, man. So right now we gotta put in
You
that
just
work, get it
you completely muted just now. You I need you to take your volume level and just dial it back a little bit so then I can hear you yell quieter.
Wow. I
Not
just
no
don't
no
know how you
see
get
no
that.
no look, there's levels to excitement, you gotta
You know.
adjust because then I can't hear what you just said. You literally went this guy
I don't
and
know,
you're the
man.
man.
That's the connection.
Oh my god. Hold the fuck on. This brother has a Kingdom Hearts Keyblade.
You see it, Minx. You
There's two.
see
There's
it.
two, right?
There is two. I got the other one in the closet right now, man. Yo, if you fucking with it, I need to see something in the comments though, Minx. I need
Super
to
dark
put the,
secret from the game.
what I'm saying? I need to see something. In
While
this
they
case,
figure
me
that
pulling
out,
it out to pull it out.
how have you been, man?
Oh, I've been Gucci. I've been Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I guess I've been Gucci, but like, I've been in a good creative mindset, honestly lately, right now I've been like rehearsing like even before like getting on with you, I was rehearsing for my battle rap that I got next Saturday in Miami. So I have that
Mm.
particular event going on. So I'm just really just locking down, just getting my material down and just really making sure I can kind of really get into this particular mode that I want to get into so I can like really like outperform like my over performances, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'll take myself to like kind of a newer level and give myself a newer opportunity for next year because I have another I'm booking in March for another battle rap, but that can get changed to a better name depending on this performance. I've been excited, I've been really excited for like the opportunities that I got coming up right now, but just getting stayed and locking in and just making sure I'm not slacking off, because there's days I'm chilling, I'll be on the game for like a couple hours with the boys and something like that, but I haven't like, done some work. But then it's like I gotta backtrack on my off days to be like, all right, on my off day I need to just straight do this, wake up early and then boom, music, wake up here, boom here, go exercise, go do listen to some catch up. But I need to have a consistent, steady pace, so that way we don't always have to do catch up. So that when we show up, we're just extra confident about what we're about to do. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to put the work in.
Do you find
said nothing about the Kingdom Hearts blade, man? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, they left you hanging. Do you find yourself cutting back on things?
Yeah, a lot of things actually.
Like things that you feel waste time.
Yep, partying. I don't really party out there as consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like people was trying to go out last weekend, and I was just like, nah, I got this I want to do. I'm gonna try to do this other different podcast or meeting or just group up with somebody, because I was like, I can always go out and party, always go out to bars, and there's times for that. Like I'm not saying you can't go out and go have some fun or go do that. And sometimes there are some spontaneous things too, but I always verse it of how I am with my work ethic. So if I know I have things I need to accomplish, or I need to be working on, if I'm not up to date, or ahead, then it's like, nah, I can't be playing knowing damn well I still have work to do that I'm not even done with yet,
Yeah.
But then I'm wasting time. So then I'm slowing myself back, because then now you got those pressure days to where you got to hurry up and get it done, because not the time for going short. Now, granted, some people work well under pressure, you know what I'm saying? I kind of do too as well, but only when I'm kind of prepped to a certain level, Am I okay with doing certain things like that? Other than that, then, it can mess up with the flow, it can mess up with creativity, it can mess up with you having a better, plan of a better execution, like you say.
Yeah.
Once going through that with it. But yeah, so I just try to check myself. If I am up to date, then, it's okay. We good. But if I'm not, then I tell myself nah, then I kind of just chill out here, not really chill out, but I get to work here,
Yeah. Do you ever look into ways of relieving pressure from your day?
Definitely.
Do you sometimes feel like it's those side habits that are getting in the way and stopping you from doing things on time?
Okay. Oh, sorry. I think I don't know if they can hear me that well. It says
I
you're kind of
adjusted
quiet
it.
sometimes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I adjusted the volume a little bit in my OBS.
Okay.
So let me know. I just don't want his voice to over project, because then all you're gonna hear is, oh, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I kind of
Okay.
want that. It's so funny.
Okay, but yeah, bring that question back again though.
Do you think cutting out all the extra stuff that doesn't apply to your main hustle or your main goal, do you think that would relieve pressure to allow you to turn things in on time or do things on time?
For sure. Definitely, definitely. Because I've learned to do those fun things after for celebrations,
Yeah.
and then maybe have maybe a little bit of consistent of that, and then then back to the work.
Yeah.
But it's just really knowing the time of when to actually do those things and just not doing them just because you can't do them.
Gotcha. Mink says, by the way, it's the Oath Keeper blade.
Yes, it is the Oath Keeper blade. Okay, you know what? So respect. I got something for you, Minx.
Uh-oh.
If Minx know about the Oath Keeper, Minx gotta know about the Oblivion.
Hey.
Gots to know about the Oblivion. I know you know. I know you know.
Keep that up for a second. And by the way, that is the best looking one.
I can't say it's the best looking one. There are some dope ones, but it's definitely one of my favorite.
I like that one better than the one on the wall. That one's way cooler.
Hey man, the Oath Keeper is my baby though.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know nothing about the game. I know it looks like a guitar.
Oh my gosh. He says, "Oh my gosh, my blade though." Yeah.
Oh man, is that the most sought after or one of the most sought after? Is that the point of the Keyblades? You collect them all like a janitor's key set?
One. Nah, not this one. There's some other ones. There's one that the master has. So
Merch.
I put this one across so I can, so I can cross. It's gonna look just like that on the back, and boom, that's it.
Just have
Cross
them
them
all up.
out. I'm gonna get a collection. Get a collection of them.
But yeah, man, like
Put them.
I went out
Drink some
last
more
night
juice.
and we stayed out pretty late. Got home
Hmm.
and I just wanted to crash. And then I ended up sleeping until like 12. A little later than what I would want, but started my day off. Went to Guitar Center for the first time. Spent some time over
Hmm.
there, getting familiar with some new stuff.
Okay.
Brought Sebastian along. That's my music instructor now,
Oh
and
yes.
and bandmate. If you didn't know, we've been working on it, man.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. I'm
Hmm
special good with the.
Yeah, and sometimes you know what the cost of that is, man? Sacrificing some sleep.
You're right on that. You're definitely right on that one. 100% right on sacrificing some sleep.
I've cut back on the streaming just because of like the multitude of things I've been trying to get into, but
Hmm.
not essentially to just like because I don't like it. I just think streaming can be used in different levels, like we're doing right now. I like these type
Right.
of conversations. I like watching that kind of stuff. So taking
Hmm.
a moment away from, let's just say it, the bullshit. You know,
Bullshit.
as much as I love Sea of Thieves, as much as I love video games, at the end of the day, it is bullshit. It doesn't apply anything to my main life. And I'm not gonna demand my followers give me money just to support that. I gotta actually put in some work. You know.
Right.
So it's again like the end game here is to help produce everything. So I want a hand in helping every one of my boys rise up to the top, so we can each have a yacht one day and become real
Oh yeah.
pirates that can go to
Yeah.
space. Space yachts, people.
Well, you know what? Hold on. I forgot to do this. I need to share
By the
the
way, we
link.
got 5 people in the chat. If you haven't followed this channel, please go ahead and hit that follow button. I appreciate you guys. This is not what I mainly play. I usually play Sea of Thieves. You can ask any one of my friends who are sick of hearing it. We set sail mostly Wednesday, Thursdays now. And any other day I don't have my kid to attend to because she comes first, guys. I'd rather stay on the ground, thanks. All right, so no space yacht for you, like no yacht at all. You would just stay normal forever. It's fine.
No space yacht, yo. We need the space yachts.
Wave, what
They
new
don't
things have happened in
understand.
your life, man, to motivate you to keep going?
New opportunities, honestly. Um, some of the playback from when I dropped the EP and just some of the people's reactions and everything like that. Just some of the talk back and the excitement of what I got from that motivated me more to drop just more music, you know, and different
Hmm
styles of music too at the same time. Just not like just one type of style of genre, like just not just staying trapped within like hip hop, but like going beyond that. Um, but not only that,
Without saying too much, though,
um,
I've heard a little bit of what he's been doing, and guys, there's levels to this shit, right?
definitely,
Like
definitely, definitely.
everything you just said. There's levels to this shit. When you have new opportunities, it's because you took a step right behind you to get to that next one. An extension, you're meeting all
Definitely.
these new people, man, and by extension, you're trying new things, and by extension, you're gonna keep growing not just your brand, but your little following. The people
Oh,
that
yeah,
you fuck
man.
with are AKA the network.
And that's honestly, I've just been focusing on the people who I've just been paying attention to me too as well. You know, small things grow big over time,
Mm,
so I've learned that within a lot. And then just, honestly, giving it my all with, even if it's something small, honestly, is one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. Just because let me just, for example, within battle rap, right? There is, if you, if you know in your mind, like, okay, I'm better than this person. I can write like this little, like, and then still beat this guy. So a lot of people come in there with that mentality of just like, oh, I can go in 60% and still beat this guy who's going 100% and still get the win. And, maybe you do, right?
mm.
But overall, as you being seen, other people may see that 60 as your 100%, and maybe that value is not as high as somebody else's 100%. So when somebody else goes 100%, they're more noticed than you are in a different battle because it's, within battle rap they play a card, so there's multiple battles going on within that one time
We were
within that
talking about
event.
that yesterday. Like it's essentially rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
It's player versus
You know?
player. When you're in a certain field, especially as competitive as yours, people will start to notice you, and that's how you develop the growth within that industry. It comes with its equal share of problems and positivities.
Definitely, 100%. So then the goal is to always, even if you can, like, just overly beat your opponent, like just straight demolish them, like do that. Like, like prove that you can do that. Like out, like overkill your perform like not perform, overkill your opponent, but overperform too as well. Like completely, like if you gotta embarrass them sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Not to like, not on a disrespectful level, but in my field, the disrespect is there. But in general,
Well,
like
I mean,
go 100% or go
hold on,
200%.
You're battle rapping, right?
Yeah.
That's ground zero. I agree with the whole heart that it's about disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
You can have respect after because you're battle rappers, but you as an individual have to accept that there's levels to this shit, and levels to this shit is starting off nice, and then letting people know when you really need to hand it to them.
Yeah,
At
100%.
least that's what I understand. I'm not a battle rapper. I'm not a rapper.
But
I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper.
No, but like
I understand.
You're definitely getting the message across. It's like, I'm out of respect, I'm gonna give you my 100% of me. Like, out of me, and like what you get is what you get of that. And I always like work on like getting better, than what I am, like because I know there is levels and I know there's people better than me, and I strive to become like one of the greats. And to become that, you always got to be willing to learn and not always think that you like are the best. Like granted, you can always have a mindset to think that you're very like at a high value, and then you have to prove yourself too. So even if you think that you are the best, like put the work in and be able to prove it, So that way other people can see that and then like, attest to that and be like, okay, this guy is that. But I always give it 100, if not 110 or more than that percent, even if it's something small. Oh,
For sure.
But okay, I got to call. Yeah, but because me doing that got me, hold on. I'm actually sharing this on I'm on my social media right now. I'm trying to get the link up. But like just that got me a bigger opportunity, super small.
I think he does know that we can't see him. He's fiddling with his phone right now, doing stuff.
Yeah.
As long as you can hear him, that's what matters. Also, I can't control people's lives.
Yeah,
they gotta answer text messages.
Sharing the link up. I shared the link up. I'm
Hey.
trying to put the link out there for the podcast. You know what I'm saying?
And guys, if you're new to the stream, this is not my usual stream. I typically do Sea of Thieves gameplay, but I figure let's sit down with the captains of their own ships and find out how they sailed through these waves. And tonight we have Wave on the show. Isn't that appropriate?
Oh, yes. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? But in general, when you go 100% or more, little opportunities, at first can get you bigger ones, and that's what it's done for me.
Do you push the limit when you battle rap?
What do you mean push the limit? Like as in like
I've seen you battle rap, and I've seen you be like moderate with the way you come at your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a lot of fun watching you do your work, and then watching them be like try to be serious when you're just like you're tearing them down with Game of Thrones lines is really funny because they're going so hard trying to like break you down, and you're just like not Game of Thrones. And I'm just like
the whole room. That was the biggest reaction out of the whole battle too.
Because you're tapping into the audience. The audience knows what Game of Thrones is, and they understand 100%. The bars you're using. And that's what made you perform a little better than the other guy, in my opinion. But there is levels to this shit, right? So eventually, there's gonna be that one battle rapper that's so serious. What if he does try to disrespect you? Like, do you have like an arsenal, like a secret bullet on the side that you can just? Like, do you do what a good salesman does? Like, research them. Like, do you go on their profile and other socials and like, man, there's that picture from 2010. He was about to graduate. What a loser! And then he failed. Like, oh no! Everybody at the battle rap. He brought up the party.
it's always different, within the people like, your opponent. Everybody's gonna be different. But yeah, you do want to do your research of who you're going against. What some people are different. So me, I stick to one game plan, and that's just really just to just kill my opponent, saying verbally, just come up with a lot of ways of how I can manipulate this word, double entendre, schemes, metaphors, name flipping,
And
saying,
Twitch,
related so well.
he's talking about battle rap. It's competitive, okay? It's
This is
okay.
competitive.
It's okay. He's talking about essentially a game, a sport.
This is a sport, so I'm not talking about actually violently killing him
like
with a gun,
let's fake
but
bullets.
in battle
Fake
rap,
bullets. They're Nerfs. They're
and
Nerf
I'm
darts.
talking about killing him with a it's just
Ah,
know,
no.
on the occasion of, but that's just where it
I'll
goes. And then
stand
the
next to
intellect
you.
and IQ
I'll stand
behind
next
the
to you when they
boarding.
KO. When they KO and they fall
You know,
back, I'll throw a Pokeball at them.
That's it, bro.
That's my
Catch
job.
him, man.
How, I've been curious, bro. And now that you say it, because again, there's levels to this shit. How does battle rap survive in 2020, in 2022?
In 2022, it's at its highest form ever. People are getting paid a great amount of money for this particular sport at its high end. Caffeine shoots it up now for free. Drake has his hand in it too as well. Last year, Drake actually had his own personal card combined with Smack. So there's a good guy named Smack who owns the URL, which stands for Ultimate Rap Rap League. So within that, there's a lot of battlers, individual artists or talents that are getting paid for these shows. A lot, like some of these artists are getting paid like $60K for like one show. Like, so what I'm about to go, so let's say for 15 minutes, 5 minutes maybe per round, not even. Some people are writing 3 minutes, per round. So maybe 9 to 15 minutes, we're getting paid, like people are getting paid like 60 per. If not, getting a contract to do maybe 3 battles and then you get 60. Or 20 here, 20 there, 20 here, 30 here, 40 here. Like at its high end, you're getting some money for this thing. So it's definitely at a high point, and it's escalating. It's still growing. Like every year it's growing. And because of that, smaller other platforms have been able to be born, and not only that, be able to kind of do the same thing at a lower particular level, but it also puts opportunities for those who are so far away from the top to now get a trail there, So example of what I'm in right now, I'm in a league, so I'm contracted in a league right now in Miami, Major League Battles, MLB, shout them out, saying go check my dog Ish out, at Major League Battles. You can do that on Instagram, YouTube, all that, you'll find them, same thing, right? But I'm contracted with them, so I'm getting paid myself personally for this particular battle next week that I'll be going to.
Major League Battles, is it centric on just battle rap, or is it overall just entertainment?
It'll be just battle rap. It's centered just only within battle rap, and then the culture of battle rap, and then the culture of that leads battle rap, So you can find them there. Not only that, I don't know if you see my 2v2. You need to see that 2v2. That 2v2 is the hardest thing we got on there. I be switching it up, saying sometimes people, some people was like, people like, oh, he's getting super tough. Yo, on the 2v2, y'all need to check that out. Yo, I got Mario bars I'm killing them with. I got Star Wars bars. Check out it's on my TikTok. You go on TikTok, you're going to see how I kill them with the Star Wars bar, slaying them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're coming in with different stuff.
It's the same name, right?
First battle ever was killing them with actual Pokemon bars, huh?
Wave Talks for you still, right?
What? The 2v2? No, the 2v2, no, that's going to be...
Wave Talks for you, is that the tag you use across your socials?
That's on my YouTube. It changes per social.
What's your TikTok?
My TikTok is Wave Be Talking.
Wave Be Talking?
B-E. You can put the E in there this time. Okay. Yeah. And then Talking, T-O-K-K-I-N.
Talkin, right?
No, wait, no, Talking.
Okay,
like,
I see.
Like TikTok.
Okay. T-O-K-I-N. Wave Be Talking. Boom, there you go. I typed it.
You get it.
I typed it in the chat.
You can let it know for that. I can't do that.
Bro.
My man, I appreciate you though.
Hey man, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Okay, I gotta share.
100%.
I gotta share what we're doing, man. That's the whole thing. What's the most important thing to you, man? You know mine. It's my baby girl.
Yeah.
It's my baby girl.
For sure. 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
I had to tell her mom the other day, like, listen, no matter what, she's the best thing ever. And she's just like, oh, she is a really good kid. I'm like, no, She's the best kid ever. Like,
Yeah.
please understand. Like, she really is. She's a pain in the
Victor
ass.
from afar, bro.
She's a pain in the ass, but she's such a
Mhm.
good kid, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
don't underestimate that. So yeah, that's the most important thing to me, man. That's the reason why I'm trying to hustle as hard as I can now.
There you
And
go.
I should have started years ago, but I didn't understand that stuff, man. My brain was wired different growing up. So what's
True
important
that.
to you, man? What's the most important thing to you?
Hmm.
Mink says you can just put it on Discord too. You know what? At the end of the stream,
Yeah.
we'll just
Yeah, I'll just get to
you'll
that link.
spam the chat with all your
Yeah.
all your stuff. And guys, at the end of the stream, I'm gonna go ahead and take all the stuff from today, mash it onto some clips, and we're gonna put it all on TikTok. You guys know where my TikTok is. You've seen my tags and stuff like that in my abouts. If not, I'll put that my link tree on the channel later. Besides that, I asked you a question. What's the most important
Oh,
thing to you, man?
are you saying yeah, not to
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
I feel like such a couple of things, man. Honestly, like it's one thing connected to another, and I really don't believe I can kind of sum it up right now. One, enjoying the journey. I want to say that I'm going on right now is definitely one of them, which includes fun, the learning of it too at the same time. But overall, what's kind of really important to me is just the goal. The goal that I have in life is to really be successful in this thing and to really be able to make a strong following and to be able to kind of lead and kind of more of like a literally like a more of a just like a better world to shorten it all up. You know what I'm saying? It just all just kind of trickles down because when I really kind of get serious, it's like I lock into what I need to do now for then years and things to come to later for that to be a reality, you know? So it's always like I'm thinking like so far in the future that so I need to do things like right now and in the present to make that happen. So it's all in like one. But like honestly, like outside of me, man, just kind of like overall a better world, man. Really, you know, I don't want to go too deep on stuff like that, but like just in general, like that's kind of what's
Why
happening
not?
right
Yeah,
now.
this is the time, man.
You know,
This is the time.
you know,
Get deep.
I don't know, like you know,
When
be a key player.
when you
Yo,
say
facts though, yo, you right though. I'm gonna be a key player. You see me out here, Meeks. Don't play with me out here, Meeks. Now tell them I'm gonna get the whole thing on there, man. I'm gonna get my whole collection up. I'm gonna have me some things, man. You know. But also, man, honestly, you know what it is? You know what? Boom. I want to just uplift the world. Boom. Let's just kind of, cause that's really just, I really feel excited when I can help somebody who's like down and out become really positive and uplifting within themselves and want to become like within a better person within themselves. I think I really feel good when stuff like that happens, in all honesty,
take my
I think that,
hand,
you know,
take my hand. Yeah, anybody who hasn't
you
heard
know,
this story, I went through it about a year ago after
mhm.
the separation happened with me and my ex. Like it was tough, but this man right here, being as close as we are, stood over me, took all my bullshit and said, "It's bullshit. Stop talking nonsense. You don't have an attitude. Get rid of it. You're gonna be fine back on your feet tomorrow." And it was just like, "All right, man, fine." And I took his hand.
Yeah.
After I threatened to beat him up, I was gonna hit this guy.
This is
I'm gonna
this
hit
is for
you.
sure. I held my hand out for a good little minute, so people didn't know, like, he was sitting down, I was standing up, and I was telling him, I was like, yo, I was like, literally just hand out. I was like, bro, come on, I'm here for you, you ain't really got, he had people that thought that was there for him that, unfortunately couldn't be there for him at the time period, I could only do so little, but I was there, literally had my hand out. I was like, y'all hold it up, and it won't be here forever, but it's here. It's here now. You know what I'm saying? If you're willing to pull it, pull your hand out, reach it out, I'll pull you up, thing. I'll pull you up and show you love. Just grab my hand. That's actually a line. So, side note, people, I'm working on another EP with another artist, actually. That's totally different music than what you guys heard of before, actually. The one that I want to play a little bit later is going to be kind of more of that type of style of music, just because that artist is a singing artist, but they're more into like emotional with their singing, how you like really feel the music, and it takes you on a journey as a storytelling, more with that type of style. But he inspired me. That moment inspired me to write a line in a particular song. That I've actually never like. That's the deepest I've ever wrote in any song. Like like so far right now, like within just like we're talking about like deep emotion, like words, like like really just getting in the mind within like hard times and really just kind of making that switch. You know what I'm saying? To just really have your mindset just being like, I may be down right now, but my current like what I'm saying position isn't my final position. Or
Yeah.
situation. Like you can change that. You can definitely make a change, and if you do step by step, day by day, it gets better. And you can make it better at the same time. So I'm glad that I'm saying I'm glad that it happened, but I'm glad that I was able to have that experience, and then just it helps because I'm using experiences just to help within making music. And if it helps somebody, then that's what I want to do. If it creates a vibe for them when they get hyped, then I say too. Because really in life, I'm just a hype person. And I like to have fun. I like to spread that energy. Because if you're feeling sad, I come through and be like, pat, 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 pat,
Yeah, and
and get that
honestly,
shit
yeah,
out of here.
the energy that he brings to a room, guys, is
You
like
know?
it's insanity. It's nonsense sometimes.
You
It's
know?
like he'll come at you and you're just having one of those mornings. You don't want to be there.
Yeah,
You don't want to be at
that's
work.
right. You
You
don't.
played Call of Duty till 5 in the morning. You had 3 hours to sleep, and then you got to go back to work.
Hmm.
And this man
And
comes
that's
out
me.
just walking around. What it is, what it ain't, what it could be.
What it could be. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have breakfast? The whole 9 yards.
You know.
Every day, every
100%.
day though. That's why, like, honestly, I talk to people about when I worked at Sprint and how we were the shit. And I don't mean
Oh
like,
yeah,
oh, we were
true. We
super
explained that then.
popular. Yeah, we weren't like super popular or nothing, but like we had so much fun that it didn't fucking matter that we were at work. Like the resentment we had when we got there was gone
Hmm.
once we stepped into that box.
That's true.
And our boss George, shout out to him. If you can actually put his link in the channel, he cleans shoes now and sells
Yo,
insurance.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He does customs. Y'all need to hit him up for some custom shoes. Like, yo, actually, hold on. I
Here,
got something.
let me
I
find
got
let me find
something.
the channel. Let me find the channel too.
Yeah, find the channel. While you find the channel, I'm gonna pull out something that so you can see. So look, these were some probably beat up Play-Doh closet forces. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to give y'all the real deal. I ain't even about to stunt. I ain't even about to trying to flex on none of that. Try to be like, oh, these some. I'm talking about, if they were beat up, yellow, these probably what they were before I got them. Because, I actually just gave him the pay for that, and then boom. So, right, these are
Let me
some
see it. Let me see
all
him again.
white. These are some all white regular forces, right? Boom. These are all white regular forces, probably beat up. They're probably yellow. I'm talking
Oh,
about
he
if this
put
is
the
yellow, he
okay.
can
He
get
put
it.
the waves on
He
him.
can, yeah. So this is when I was out doing my 2v2 battle in Miami.
It
He
took
actually
me a
made me
sec.
some
It took me
custom.
a second. But I'm like, wait, what is that?
Yeah, so some waves, some custom. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Bro. Don't tell me this. Snap. You got to put the link. You'll see these actually in his link
What
too as
he
well for
like?
his
He made a
customs.
print. He made a print for that.
Yeah, see, look at the
Wait,
insert.
does he
Hold on,
go?
let me
Does
put it
he
this
not?
way.
Does he not go under George anymore? What's his name now?
No, no, no. Kicks Fix Killer.
Kicks.
Kicks Fix Killer on IG and Facebook. You should be able to look him up on there. But yeah, see, you got the waves for the inserts. Bam.
Kicks.
He did.
Kicks.
Yeah, or Z. Put the Z in there. Kicks with the Z, and then Fix, and then Killer. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you, but he did me right
True.
on those. But yeah, in the back, yeah, you had to put them on the back real quick. Yeah, but
I
these are
don't.
all white.
I don't have them.
Yeah,
You might have to. You might have to send it. I don't have them on here.
everything out of the closet. Hey, the closet, bro, it got the stuff in there. I'm trying to tell you, means look, I got the mic in there. I got a mini studio in there. You know what I'm saying? Plugs in there. Everything's in there. Let me
Trying to
see it.
find right
Hold on.
now, but I
I'm
can't
gonna do
find
it.
them.
I'm gonna do it. I got you. Yeah, he really do be snapping, honestly.
And I just saw him post today. So what's up with that?
Yeah, my prayer is personal.
MG.
Prime time grandma knows is personal. There you go. I just sent it.
Where'd you send it? Oh, on text?
I text it. Yeah, it'd be a text.
Oh, damn. I gotta go open
But,
Instagram again.
but yeah, I don't throw away no more shoes
You know
now
what?
after
You
he
know
done
what?
did that.
I'm tired of the silence. Go ahead and hit us with a beat, bro. Just go. Just
You
go
know what I'm
off.
saying?
Give us a
I don't make
freestyle.
beats, man. I
Give us
don't
a
make beats,
freestyle.
bro.
Give us a freestyle. Give us a freestyle, bro.
Oh man, with some beats, play a beat, man.
Damn, bro.
He's probably gonna chop out on my end.
You probably won't even hear it.
Wow, see, I probably would. Oh, you might be right, actually.
All right, this is a random one. You ready? Hopefully you can hear it.
Monkey.
Does that
Just
work?
playing, I can't hear nothing.
You gotta open Twitch.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be off like a mother. Twitch is already playing a couple seconds.
All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, there we go. Boom, boom, boom.
There you go. Yep, I see it.
I'm following him on my Insta, but
You
he's
see
not on my
it?
Facebook, so I guess he's gone.
You see it?
Yeah, I dropped it in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, guys.
You know he moved to Orlando.
Man, he doesn't tell me nothing, okay? I saw he had a baby.
I figured this
I was
out.
like,
I
yo,
figured
what?
this out with somebody else.
I was like,
Figured
he's
this
got
out by
a
somebody.
baby?
There you go.
There you go. I put it in the chat, guys. I'll spam it a few times in the chat. Take care of my man. He's got good business. He also sells life insurance.
Definitely. Definitely. He's a really
Bro.
good guy, honestly. He's a really good professional guy.
Bro, I got a question.
Talk to me.
When you hear networking, what do you think of?
Mm-hmm. When I hear networking, honestly, now, when I hear networking, I think of, like, honestly, like, partnering up, making moves, making a project, making money. Like, if I think I'm a network with somebody, it's like, okay, me and this person is about to get together. We're about to make a particular project, idea, whatever, to make something. If it's making money, then we're making money. If it's to make a legacy, to do something, then we're doing that. But I think of meeting up, doing this, value, you know, saying professional level, like,
Yeah.
you know, we're doing something like important here, and everybody's like gung-ho and working on something. But like,
Hey,
that's what I think.
Real quick, give a shout out with some love to Minx over here. They gotta head out.
You know.
But I appreciate you for everything. Jumping in the chat and just keeping everybody interactive.
There you go. Minx, you got 5 minutes, Minx.
5 minutes?
You got 5 minutes?
You got 5 minutes?
I gotta know one thing, Minx. Yeah, I gotta know. Minx got 5 minutes.
You cut out. You gotta repeat that.
Minx, you got 5 minutes? Ask Minx if she got 5 minutes.
She might have dipped, but Minx, can you hear him? Nope. They haven't left yet.
Dang, nope.
No, they don't have 5 minutes.
Mine don't got 5 minutes. All right, next time, Minx.
It's all good. Thank you so much for joining. Share the
sure.
link. Share my link on the socials. Get people to come and check us out. We're about to get into some interesting talk about networking here, which is important to a lot of entrepreneurs that don't really understand what that means. Shout out my stream. Send it out to your peoples.
I just
Send them my way.
Yeah.
We're gonna learn about some networking now.
I just wanted to show you that it was just a different type of vibe of song. I just wanted to get your input on that one. That's a 3-minute song though. That one does not that long. So it was like 3 minutes, 2 minutes for input, and then I was gonna tell you good night. But
they might still have time.
Different.
Here. Look, since they're still there. Since they're still there. What's the song?
Is it Let Go? Play Let You Go. That's been the super favorite. Honestly, I like that.
Is that in the album? All right, Let You Go.
That is on that. Go ahead.
Right,
Minx with the blessing.
Let's switch. There we go.
Also, I know Mink's gonna respect. You know what I'm saying? Mink's gonna respect.
Crazy, I let you go. Ay, 'cause I ain't wanna move unless I was moving with my baby. I ain't wanna roll unless I was rolling with my baby. I didn't even, but hey, it's crazy. I let you go. 'Cause I would do anything just to make sure you know. I would do it once, not twice, 3 times for sure. I didn't even want to go. Oh, I let you go. Ay, 'cause I ain't wanna move unless I was moving with my baby. I ain't wanna roll unless I was rolling with my baby. I didn't even, but hey, it's crazy. I let you go. I choose you, I remember the time I thought that I need you. My heart would jump, my blood would pump every time that I see you. You like my favorite song, 'cause I would love all your features. My little hot la spicy mama, my la senorita. I used to be a believer, I couldn't wait till I seen you. Never would I ever think my heart could just ever just leave you. People think what they gon' really think, but I felt that you'd be the one that I drop a knee up with the make I see ya. Oh, you know that I see ya, 'cause I thought you was real. You feel above when you in love by the feelings you feel. No giving up when nigga tough, I had said up, but still, I let you go. Even in a hurry, yeah, living in the dirt, you'll grow. This is no lie, yeah, living when you rise, you'll glow. I didn't even want to go. Oh, but I let you go. Ay, 'cause I ain't wanna move unless I was moving with my baby. I ain't wanna roll unless I was rolling with my baby. I didn't even, but hey, it's crazy. I let you go. Ay, 'cause I ain't wanna move unless I was moving with my baby. I ain't wanna roll unless I was rolling with my baby. I didn't even, but hey, it's crazy. I let you go.
Fire, bro. Absolute fire. Like that one
You know
came
what I
on
mean?
when I first started listening to the tracks the day you released them.
Hmm.
I was in awe, bro. I was like, yo, it sounds different. He feels different. Cause a lot like
Appreciate you.
a lot of the music you started with was like a lot of fun music, you know, like hype party type stuff. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. But when does the party relax? When does the party, just have a drive song, like something to chill and relax to, sit back.
Yeah.
And I feel it, bro. I feel like I spoke too soon, maybe. I spoke too
Mhm.
soon, maybe. But
That's
maybe
it.
speaking, maybe. You know what? No, obviously, speaking it up was a good thing because it's letting you
You
know
know.
this is what I want from you, man. I want to see you be greater.
Hey
I want to
man,
see you
I
be greater.
appreciate it. I
Mink
appreciate
says
it.
this is good. It
Minx.
actually has meaning to it, and not all about money. And dope ass Sora and unknown. Yeah,
Hey,
no.
see,
As soon as I flipped
Minx,
the
you know what's
camera
up.
from the title card over to our screen, I knew that was
Mhm.
gonna that would confirm if Minx was listening.
Is it? Now that's what's up. Thanks, Minx. I
Minx is
do
still with
appreciate
us
you. At the
for
same
sure.
time, yeah. So not all of my music is like that. That's why I was like, okay, if you were like, mess with that one or the other one, it's like, okay, I'm
I
on some
think
vibe stuff too.
if you take some
But
of your old stuff and mix it with your new, you would have a good blend of tones.
yeah. I will say this: the newer EP that I was talking about earlier, that be kind of like coming up soon, is more of that style of what I just played. Of that type of music. It's like more everything. Every single song has a meaning, has a story, or something like that to it. So it's definitely like more of that vibe. And I'm not trying to be like an artist that's like talking about like the guns or the shooting and booty shaking ass. When it comes to music, music necessarily is not really like that. Battle rap is another story. Battle rap will have a lot of guns. It's about killing somebody, verbally. It's a particular sport, so your words are weapons at that particular point. So it's a different time. But music is something different.
You're
It's kind of a little more
telling
personal music.
you're telling a story with your music,
Yeah,
and like, and it is true. I do feel like there is a lot of music that kind of just sticks to
it's
a
on
singular
Spotify too. By
idea.
the way, if I didn't say that, it's on
Yeah,
Spotify.
you
You can
did say.
stream it on Spotify. Yeah,
Shout out to Spotify. I don't even have an account anymore with them.
Spotify. I'll be out here.
I switched YouTube Red. I'm pretty loyal to it. It lets me listen
I
to my
do hear YouTube
podcast.
Red is actually pretty nice.
I just don't like rapper that show off their money and guns and booty shaking. I actually like meaning in a song.
I'm with you, Minx. And honestly, when people are like, "Oh, what kind of targeted artist are you?" Such whatever, like, I'm really just trying to bring like that, like, back into the game. I try to bring the fun back, the fun and the meaning back to it. You know what I'm saying? Granted, you may see me like have a little like the money is texting here. I may have a little bit like here and there, just like I'm playing like for like jokes and stuff. Like in that music video, I had like me playing cards and me having money with betting against myself like that. But like me really doing like the whole ass shaking, this, that, and the third is like not really like my style. Maybe I have like a club banger, you know what I'm saying? It has stuff like that in there, maybe, but that's not like that's not like what I am, you know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
yeah,
that's not the
it's
type of
not the
artist I'm
overall
trying to be.
picture. Like we all like to
Yeah,
party. We all
exactly.
we all like we
Yeah,
all we all like
100%,
booty. Okay,
we
let's get
like
it
the
out
booty.
there. Come on. I play a pirate
Booty,
game for
booty.
fuck's sake. We get booty every day.
The booty.
A booty. Ah.
The booty. The booty.
No, but like if it's not like there's a lot of things that are what I like to call oversaturated nowadays. So
hmm
I can
Oh,
understand 'cause
definitely.
I like a lot of rapper music that involves guns and shooting and stuff like that. It's just what if it hits the mood, it's time.
You know,
Okay?
it's good gym music. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some of that stuff is great gym music. I can't
When
lie
I
to you.
when
Gets
I
you
was
hype, gets you, you know.
when I was just a little baby boy, my mama used to tell me these crazy things. She used to tell me my daddy was an evil man. She used to tell me he hated me.
Oh wait, what?
You don't remember that one?
No, I know about that one. Hold on. I think,
I listen to Snoop
man,
Dogg and Afro Man. Well, I
man,
see them all
yeah.
the time. My cousin works for them, so yeah.
Yeah, different shades of color. That's pretty cool.
We're gonna have Minx over here spill some secrets.
It's like what, or what up with some connections, possibly through the body of work. If they shoot me down, they shoot me down. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guy that just keeps getting better. I'm not afraid of getting shut down.
You move different. You move differently after that, man.
Appreciate you. And I got a lot of stuff big in store. I mean, I'm not even lying to you. I've been planning ahead, much more lately. I play chess out there too as well for people who don't know. Sometimes for my downfall. I mean, not my downfall, but my downtime. But and my dad, like, I play some chess to get just get my mind right and get thinking. It definitely like helps with creating plans and structuring plans and stuff. So what I'm doing right now is definitely like a taste of stuff, but I'm definitely working on a bigger like project to just really just get like every kind of like get the following going, get the attention going, like really like pulling them in,
Yeah.
and just like really like leading forward, like just creating that safe, what I'm saying, and it's that safe area too as well. I feel like I can maybe like I feel like all the time, honestly, like when I was in high school, like I was always like this crazy like enigma, like people just kind of didn't know like where I would kind of like fit in because I was a popular guy that could dance in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So I was there, but like I was strong too, so people think I'm bigger like jock style, but I'm kind of goofy and funny here too, so they just kind of didn't really kind of maybe know where to really place me, you know. But I still always had like I necessarily look, but it was just because of the work I put in. But I would say like some people who were too shy to talk or speak up maybe felt that they could because of maybe what I kind of represented, a little
Yeah.
bit. That people were like, oh, you can be like into this weird stuff and like be cool at the same time, or like or be great at this and just be like way over here. Because some people felt like if you're like a popular person, you have to be like a jock or a cheerleader or have to do like you have to fit a particular role to like achieve these certain goals. You know what I'm saying?
And I think at this
And
point,
this,
like most of that stigma has been slightly broken. Slightly
You know,
broken.
100%. You know, all you have to do is just like, you know, I feel like you just have to be like, if you're excellent in whatever role that you do, you know, saying you'll have that, like whatever you're looking for, like or whatever that following is, you know,
There's
you
levels
like
to
have
it.
that. But
There's levels to
you
this
know,
shit.
don't afraid.
You can't just be the
Yeah, I
quiet
feel
nerd in
like
the corner anymore. You got to be a quiet nerd aspiring to be an even more powerful nerd. Come up with
yeah,
ideas, get involved, go into IT, study,
you
become a
know,
technician, all this crazy stuff. There's levels to it, you
yeah,
know?
you know, and I think it helps though, like you know, don't like not to be afraid to be you. You know, if you're goofy and da 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 da, and, like just have fun, just like you know, and like just fuck with people, think like do that, like you know, or if you're like into something, a lot of
Be the
people aren't
best
into
at it.
something, like you know,
Just
yeah,
be the
100%
best
be the
at it.
best, like conquer that, man. Like, take that shit over. Like, who
You know,
cares? Like,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's people who will like that, you know, that you're into that. And, like, it
yeah,
may need your help, whatever that is, you know? May
yeah.
need you, you know?
When I started doing a Twitch, it was essentially just I wanted to create content, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then like with all the interactions that I have with people on a regular basis, that's where I get my kicks from. But eventually, like it kind of became a little more than that. I found just connecting with people to be a lot of fun. You know,
Do
I
that.
was really good at like at work becoming personable with clients, with customers. You know, if I can just sell them a product, why can't I sell them on me? You know?
Ever.
Like people sit there and go, "Oh, you're such a cool guy. I really like the way you handle yourself during these stressful situations, especially like on Black Friday type stuff." You know, like
Because I don't kick you
I don't
sometimes.
kick you sometimes.
Who you ain't kicking? Who you kicking? Oh,
I
you
mean,
might be checking in.
Minx
You might
has
be
a
checking in.
Minx has a bad habit of putting explosive kegs on our boat
Oh. Oh, shit.
and throwing things at me, giving me
The
grief.
whole boat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, shit's going up.
But essentially, like what I ended up liking more than just making content was connecting with people. You know, there's a
I
lot
feel
of
that.
people that I met at sea playing, Sea of Thieves, that are still in Discord chat, and like I like watching them grow too. You know,
You'll
you'll
be
be fine.
fine. Facts.
The respawn time's not that
Yeah.
bad, so I'll be fine. I'm on the ferryman right now.
Mhm.
That's my friend Spooky Man right there. We're chilling on the ferry.
Taking a spooky dookie.
I'm not dead. I'm coming back. I'm taking some time. I'm letting you guys deal with the bad guys up on the seas. I'm down in the
Mhm.
underworld. I'm fine down here. I'll respawn when I'm ready. I'll come back when I'm ready. That's what you get
Chilling.
for all your stupid little shenanigans. You fuck with me? You fuck with their best. Oh,
Yes.
did you see my microphone earlier?
You know, I didn't until the last minute, you know?
I
And I was like,
forgot
oh, my
this,
man, oh,
bro.
yeah. Rip it here.
You said you have to go like 30 minutes ago.
No problem.
You're still having
We
a good
appreciate
time.
the love. We appreciate the love. The King Hearts love. You know? You know it. You know it.
Don't look at the chat. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Minx. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
100%.
Go moderate for other people.
Mhm.
So, I think you've answered my question, like what networking
Mhm.
is, and I think what makes you happy is seeing other people progress as much as I like seeing it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Success in other people. I stayed for his song. That's it. No, you didn't. You stayed here and you started telling him how you punished me in Sea of Thieves.
Now,
You told us all about what is it?
fuck
An
his shit
uncle?
up next time, Minx.
Your
Put
your
it in his
cousin works for
office.
Snoop Dogg and Afro Man.
Put it in his office. And that's cool. Yo, if I can get the connect, if not, that's okay. You know? It
Listen,
is what it is.
listen. We can negotiate on the next. Look, we'll
You
do
know?
another podcast. We'll do another podcast next Sunday.
Do another
Next
podcast.
Sunday,
You know?
we'll do another podcast.
I, I, I can't be next Sunday. I gotta miss next Sunday.
We,
I'm at
we,
a
we
different.
start
I'll
we
be at a
start
different podcast.
we
Next
start with
Sunday.
meeting Minx, and Minx becomes
Right.
a regular, which is allowed to handle
Right.
things in the moderation. And then
Boom,
we
boom.
meet the cousin. We bring him on, and we start with light
Boom.
questions like how many dogs do you have? How many dogs do you
Yeah.
have in your house? Like
could be
4.
important.
That's not a lot of dogs at all. You deserve to have even more. Now let's get to the next question. Can you get Snoop Dogg on here? Can you get Afro
You
Man
know?
on here? and then we promote the cousin. Then we promote the cousin.
You know?
And we offer him
That's
1% of my Twitch shares.
He says Nappy Roots is better.
We'll have them all. We should get Kanye on here.
He's talking a lot right now.
Hey, Kanye, you doing all right, man? And I'll be honest, dude. I'm not like a super big fan of Kanye, but there are things that he's touching on that I'm like, it don't just sound popular to talk about it, because obviously it's not popular to talk about it, but there's also a lot of people who want to hear about it.
Yeah, true that. It's a lot of tension right now going on right now with him. I haven't really fully heard the whole thing either, too, as well. So I need to look at what all went down in the interview and then what points
And
are coming up. I heard some nice stuff. I'm really
there's
not.
there's levels to this shit. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot going on, and like I was telling my friend the other day, I don't really follow Kanye West like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to kind of think he was just off the rails, but watching his content and understanding his music a little better, I'm like, okay, this is why he is the way he is. He's just got that mind that's just on a runaway train sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I hear people trying to run away from something, pertaining to certain things, it's like, huh. It's weird because he seemed very comfortable being rich. And now it seems like he's struggling a little bit, at least to keep things in the balance and keep himself where he's at. So it stuck out. It's one of those current event things that I'm like, that's surprising. But
Yeah, but it sounds like he did. Well, I don't know. In the video that I've seen, it sounds like he doesn't care, honestly, about that, honestly, anymore. Like, I guess that's what maybe we, trickling down that road. But it sounds like he down. I don't know. And when in the video, he just kind of was like he didn't care about I guess the wealth or the money necessarily anymore because of everything. So I guess that's why he's like opening up, talking now.
hopefully he's still got control of his own ship, man, and with the network, his crew that have his back, he can get through all this and he'll be fine. He's getting threatened, man. Getting threatened by the big people is no joke. It's not even, they're not even hiding it anymore sometimes.
Yeah, true that.
But that's networking, man.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? We talked a lot about a lot of uplifting things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about something that we might not like to open up about much, but it's important because it's part of the levels.
Okay.
For every level, there's a difficulty. There's a new challenge.
Mm-hmm.
There's new power-ups, upgrades, or you just need to refine your natural skills.
Right.
What's your biggest pain/struggle?
Ooh. My biggest pain/struggle.
I got a cricket sound effect here somewhere.
Yeah, put a little.
I gotta get one. There's nothing out there that I've been able
what's
to latch
happening?
onto. We'll
Yeah,
get
so,
there. We'll get there.
I know. Well, one of the biggest struggles. One of the biggest struggles is honestly keeping up the fight mentally. I think within everything that I want to say that I probably have been through, gone through, have experienced, and want to go forward to and achieve. At the same time, the mental is just to keep myself in a positive mindset, even when I trickle back to those depressing mindsets. So for me, I have chains that make me go back to sad moments or just really life changing moments for me to maybe not be as motivated as I was or used to be for certain things. Like I used to want to be like the fastest person honestly in the world alongside these these goals that I have now for myself, but that was really strong for me back when I was younger. And I used to not be as fast, and then I was learning that you can become faster than people who are pretty much you can become better than people who are better than you. Is what I learned by putting a lot of work behind it, in which I was achieving. And then I was such on a nice little run to where one day I tore my hamstring, and then just unfortunately wasn't in a position to be able to afford to get surgery and to really get my leg up. So that kind of killed that dream for me, honestly. And the lesson I kind of learned overall was just kind of sometimes you want a lot of things and sometimes you want it fast and maybe you push and you push and push, but sometimes you push too hard to where you break yourself,
Yeah.
and that's kind of just what I was with that. But Also within that, I was dancing. Within school, I was hip hop dancing. I was in I was in this group called SGC. It was a couple of our friends. We were performing at a young age. Like, I was in high school, leaving high school. Midday, and then performing at another middle school or performing at this event and doing stuff like that. So like, I was really already on the mode, like kind of early to like kind of have a really like kind of up like a great chance, honestly, within the for sure dancing. But stuff happens to the crew, things happen in life, things don't go that way, stuff starts trickling down, life gets harder while you're still trying to achieve these goals, and then life hits hard, man. And then you get really depressed sometimes, and you just feel like you have to now just start just working to live, and you can't even achieve these other goals that you go for. And then as time goes on, you start getting older, and you think, are you even like, should you even achieve some of these goals anymore?
Yeah.
And then you may think of people as looking at you as like being like maybe a loser or a failure within life at this time period of success. And not only that, just too as well, even after that, I was building myself within work and being very good financially wise. But then I took a leap, 2020, I want to say for myself, actually, or sorry, 2019 for myself, um, to just really be financially free. And it went south. It went super south for me. So I was broke for sure, broke for sure. I had to run back to the job that I left a couple months ago, and I lost my car. At the same time, still don't have a car to this day at the position. But that's what other things. Me trying to invest and do stuff like that. But
Yeah.
in general, it took me down a big. It was a big L to swallow, and I think honestly, just bringing that back up, that's probably the biggest pain I think that I probably ever felt within just the hurt, the slap in the face, just really, achieving something. And granted, within saying I didn't work as hard as I should have,
Yeah.
I had it to a point and I kind of got comfortable. And when I got comfortable and the seasons changed, it kicked me on my ass.
Yeah.
And I unfortunately couldn't save myself, and those were the risks that I took. So it was kind of a gamble, and that's what I took on there. Sometimes when you take a leap and you're not ready to really jump like that, you fall and you get scraped up and you bleed. And sometimes it is hard to get back up just to where before you came, just for where you jumped at.
Yeah.
But at the same time, do you let that stop you and you not jump, or do you experience how you failed, what I'm saying, how you got scratched up, and do you take that in consideration to learn? So, okay, now I need to train more and do this more, be better more. I failed here because I didn't have this. I failed because I didn't have enough jump length, whatever, to make the jump. Do I execute, go back to the blueprint, and then figure out how to make the jump and then go ahead and work on that and execute, or do I let the jump beat me,
Yeah.
So within that, there's a lot of things that kind of trickles back in my mind and kind of gets there. But then, I've kind of just set to where it always happens, it just comes, sometimes it
Does
just
it
comes
fall
on
back
there,
to
but
depression? You can sum it up as depression.
for sure. Yeah, but those are my reasons why I have those depressions for myself,
Yeah.
and it hits, and sometimes I can be definitely hard on myself because there's
Yeah.
a definitely like a coach of myself that believes in myself. There's a me that for 100% believes in myself. So when I haven't achieved these things and haven't done it, it gets very disappointing.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can have very
Because
harsh words for
at
myself.
the end of the day, only you're letting yourself down. At the end of the
Definitely,
day, you're the captain of your own ship, man. That's
This
that's
is
the, that,
facts.
that,
This is
that's
facts.
that's the name of that's the name of our podcast. That's the reason I brought you here, man. You're a captain of your own ship. Listen, we don't really like see each other in person as much as we used to, but I feel like
Mhm,
we're still very well connected
mhm.
to at least be up to date with what each been doing in our life. You know,
Definitely.
there's a lot of people that don't stick around like that. And it's got to be at least for a reason. But it's also giving like purpose of like, if I'm watching this dude do all that he's doing, there's no excuse for me not to be doing what I should be doing. You know?
But that,
And it's sadly, regretfully, it took me too long to figure that out. And once I found the reason why I was holding myself back overall, like the mindset that I had for a very long time, it wasn't just like doubt. It was like straight fear. You know? I was raised on the belief system, under a certain Christian-based religion. I was a Jehovah's Witness. Um, it was a constant belief that anything that I partook in the world is going to lead to my end, essentially.
mhm.
Like if I didn't live in a certain standard, then I wouldn't achieve eternal life. That was in my brain as a kid growing up. And where I, though, still have respect for it now, I feel like I've taken it instead and turned it into a sort of different understanding. Accepting the reality that there is potential of an alternate being to create the world. There's things that are unexplained by science that it just exists. It's like, okay, if it just exists, then it's possible that angels, demons, and all these things could exist too. But like, I didn't want to just be afraid anymore. I realized that like I didn't follow through with a lot of the projects for like my school, like filming and directing and stuff, because I was afraid of what my parents would think. And I was into like horror movies. I like R-rated stuff. I like stuff that hit hard to the heart. So like I was afraid to really like let my potential go out. And it wasn't until later on in my 20s that I'm just like, you know what? This is the stuff I like. I started being honest with myself. I started being honest with my parents. My mom, knows that I partook in certain things, medical reasons. But like now that's bridged the gap between me and my mom. And then with me and my dad, despite him being super stubborn still, I've managed to bridge a gap with him and an understanding that like, yes, I don't partake of going to church anymore and stuff like that, and I don't study like I used to, but that doesn't mean I let go of the principles that came with all those lessons, the core values. So like now that I'm like creating and building my name up as much as I can, I have the full vision of what I would like to see. And you were talking about the world getting better and being happier. I don't really like, I think I can't be worried about the world necessarily, because I got my own to take care of, but I can focus on my own. And you being a part of that, my kid especially being a part of that, my brother being a part of that, like that's the immediate difference that I feel like I can reach. But I can't achieve being noticed in a world of attention without starting to try new things and do different things. It went from editing, and then it went to let's create a Twitch videos, or Twitch streams, just because I play video games. Let's try to make money off of it. That was how I started. It's like maybe I can make some money off playing video games, and then it was realizing, okay, it's not just video games. Like I'm a good people person, When we talk, like coming together on this stream, we've been going for an hour and 46 minutes, and this is what we normally do.
Yeah, true.
This is what we do. We just sit down and we talk forever. We talk shit together.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like a lot of people do that anymore. And if they do, it's very rare. We don't have time. So like rounding back, like the pain and struggle in my life has diminished little by little every day. And as someone, who gave into depression a lot, I get what you're saying. What you're going through, and I hope that being busy with your life and dropping LPs is eliminating those feelings, eliminating those regrets, eliminating the depression, because that's what I was raised on, man. My parents, well intended as they were, I don't really sit there and go, oh, I hate them because they made me be a Jehovah's Witness and knock on doors, like I don't hate them, At the end of the day, I just wish they would realize that like I was their age at one point. For all the hard lessons you taught me, I also learned the other half is it's not all suffering. It's not all evil in the world. It's not all terrible people in the world. Like my dad told me a story. He's not here to yell at me if I expose him a little bit. But like when he went to the military, he told me like all his high school buddies were like, let's go, let's sign up. They hyped it all up, And they went. They were getting ready to deploy, or at least to go to training, and my dad was the only one who went. Everybody else backed out.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like my dad ended up making new friends in the military, but the fact that like that's a hard lesson to learn, And nowadays the equivalent is people just accept it and say we went separate ways, and I think that's a tragedy in some ways.
Yeah, honestly, like that's a cop out. I feel like honestly.
Like I run into people from high school a little more often now, and when I do, it's like, what have you been doing? are you still doing automotive stuff? And then they dropped the bomb on me. They're like, oh, I'm not doing cars anymore. Now I run like what's this one dude? He was doing like a distillery, like for beer. And I was like, what? That's a switch up, because I remember them getting their hands greasy and painting cars and shit with me, you know. So the switch up was there, and I'm like, so like, what happened? Why we lose touch, you know? Like, and you try to reconnect with them, and you got to be okay with the ones that say yes, we'll catch up and meet up, and then you got to be okay with the people who don't show up. You know, like there's levels to this shit, and sometimes people are really busy, or in all honesty, don't want to be a part of it. Whatever you got going on, or don't want you a part of it. You just gotta move on.
I'm with you there.
You know, like that shit used to bother me. You know, I sit on Facebook, let's go out and do stuff, you know, and people are like, too last minute, or don't respond at all, you know. And then when you see them in person, they're like, oh, we should connect. It's like, I used to let that shit get to my head. You know? And some people will say, oh, now you're putting up armor, or you're blocking people out because of insecurities and stuff. Like, no, it's for security. It's for security's sake that I block my mind out and apply it in the sense that you either want to or you don't want to. You know? The middle ground, the I can't, is something everybody has to deal with. I can't go hang out from 8 a.m. till 5 because I have a dedicated regular job. You know? If I open up the rest of the day, that's because there is no stream, there is nothing to work on, etc. But lately, the more that I apply to my own life, personally, again, not worrying about the world, but worrying about the immediate self, the more calm my mindset's been. And even when I have like a moment of like, I'm sitting there eating like ramen noodles, quiet fucking day, nothing going on, it's not exciting. It's just like, damn. I remember when they moved me from the back of the bus to the front of the bus. That bitch. That made me so sad. Pissed me off. I couldn't sit with my friends. Time to go to the gym. You know?
Okay.
Like, there's now levels. There's a schedule now that I go through. Where it's like, you know, like I gotta wake up, work the 8 to 5. After that, gotta put in about an hour. Now I have classes I go to, so I can improve my copywriting and like how I can promote myself better and even promote other people. I've already started working with this other guy who's starting a business, and I'm like, this stuff is mind blowing. Here's how I can help you. So I took his presentation, and I'm just like, here, this and that you can change, add a little more flavor. You know, like, it's starting to happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's starting to happen, and by extension, my brain is no longer wiring to stay hooked on depressive things, sad things, hurtful things. Now my brain is being rewired to see the other side as what I make of it, not the grass is green on the other side. You know, I'm not waiting for that. I'm not waiting to drive over the hill and make it better. Now is better. You know what I mean? Like, looking forward 100%. To the next day is not promise. Focusing on today is the most vital and important thing to focus on. You know? So for every single day where I like, even when like today, when I slept in a little bit, I say a little bit, you know, it's a weekend, but on a regular day that would not be acceptable. That means I'm late to work. You know, like today, it was just like I woke up, I really didn't want to get up, but my brain was just like, you have shit to do. Remember, you got your podcast at 10 o'clock? So what do you have to do before that? Regular stream. And before that, the gym. And before that, about an hour at least in class. And what I ended up doing is just, I ran to Guitar Center, because I said I would already go to Guitar Center to get parts. Ended up being a fun trip. Came back, dropped off Sebastian at his job, studied, went to the gym, took care of the stream. Now we're on the podcast. And now, like, now that we're here, I'm just like, dude, the day was successful.
There you go.
The day is successful. I didn't focus on nobody's bullshit. You know? Like, and that's not saying, like, let me pause there. Like, that's not saying fuck all your problems. I'm very well known for sitting there and listening to everybody's problems. But at the end of the day, like, I taught myself that if I just think about a lot of the bullshit I go through, I can get out of it. 100%. I have a solution for my own problem most of the time. So if I can do that, why can't you? And there's only so many words I can say in the day, so many motivational quotes I can rewrite or paraphrase from to get you to move your ass, but at the end of the day, you got to move your ass. You got to get out there. You got to do 100%. Stuff, man. Like, I don't want to get too controversial on my very first podcast. But a really great man recently said that depression can be beaten. That it's not real.
For sure.
And I understand what he means by it. It's not that there aren't people who are clinically depressed and need antidepressants and therapy. Because even for all that stuff that's available, a lot of people don't do it. You know? People told me to go and get therapy and that I need some sort of medication. You know? And I didn't go because I know that it wasn't going to help me.
Mm-hmm.
If I can sit there and talk to people, you know, my friends and family that I trust and love so much, if I can listen to them all day try to pull me out of the rut, what makes you think a random person is going to pull me out of the rut? But because they're a professional? You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to work for me.
That's what they do.
It's not going to work for me. Sitting down across from you isn't going to work. What started to work was telling myself that you went to fucking college to learn to be a producer, to be a director.
Mm-hmm.
And then you made every X, Y, and Z excuse as to why you couldn't do it. For too long. And there's points in my life that, you know, like when I first moved out of my dad's house and I was living on my own for the first time, the place I first moved into sucked. How the hell am I supposed to feel inspired if no matter what, when I come home, not only was I feeling depressed all the time and really, really into problems like drinking, you know, the house and everything around it, no matter how much I tried to spruce it up, always felt depressing. Gray outside, no matter how sunny the day was, it just felt boring in my house. And then the job I was working didn't make me happy either, but it was a job. The worst part of it was always being in debt. So I was constantly in a rotation of pay off the bills, in debt, pay off the bills, get some food, pay off the bill. Like, it was a vicious cycle, bro. Why the fuck would I focus on making vines? Which was what was hot at the time, bro. The ice bucket challenge and all that shit. That was what was hot. It's like I wanted to be a part of it, but my brain was like too focused on too much bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Now it's like I've accepted that about myself, you know? Once you accept that you look yourself in the eyes one day, right in the mirror, and you just say, I'm not buying you a drink, bro. You don't deserve the drink.
Yeah.
You barely deserve water, but we're going to be nice. Because we need your body to function. And then, bro, like, after the accident especially, like, that shit hit me too. It's like, well, fuck life, you know? Like, I'm going to go ahead and take the hammer and put it down. I'm going to take all the fucking control I can. And when I started pushing into the streaming again and really developing all the channels and editing late into the night, instead of just, you know, screwing around, watching videos all night or playing video games all night, binging every show. Like, dude, there's so many shows now that are out that I haven't even watched yet, and I normally would have, like, been binging the fuck out of. And it's not that I hate them, it's just I know there's no time for them.
Right.
Because instead of binging, I'm trying to create or come up with another idea or study. And for it, I'm actually much happier. Because I feel like I have stuff to talk about that's not just the normal pop culture stuff. You know, it's not just, oh, Wakanda Forever is coming, you know? Let's hype. Like, I'm still hyped. I'm excited. And I hope that they treat Chadwick Boseman with a lot of respect. Because his passing was way too quick. And he still had too much to give to the world. It's a tragedy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go see it. However, I've had to change my way of thinking. To, you know, like, focus in on myself and really, like, put the work out. And it's like you said, there's days where you fall behind, but there's levels to this shit. And you just gotta, like, jump back those same levels you've already done before. Like, oh, you missed the gym? Take a couple more steps back, and then run back up. What do you call that workout? With the steps on the field?
With the inclines?
Yeah. You go up, and then you come back down. You go up, you come back down. Sometimes you go up.
On the blue chip? Yeah.
And you miss the step. And it's like, oh, yeah, you gotta go back to the gym. So come back down, and then come back up. Repetitiveness.
100%. Keep that consistency.
And, like, I was thinking about this today. Like, once you start doing at least something with your day that's not just sitting around, eventually you'll subconsciously build it into a time frame. You know? Suddenly your brain goes from 9 to 5, and then instead of being absolutely worried about the time that you get to certain things, you know? Like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm supposed to be there at 6 for this thing I'm responsible for. Yes, but do it. Just do it. Even if you're running late, still do it. Because then afterwards, you know that you still have to go to the gym, and your gym is 24/7. So who the fuck cares when you finish the thing prior? If you skip the thing prior, you're not going to be happy at the gym. You're going to be sitting there lifting weights like, oh, can't believe I just spent 3 hours eating food. You know, staring at a screen, wondering if Daredevil's going to be okay when I know there's 4 seasons of Daredevil. He'll be fine. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna die this early. I'll find out later. You know what I mean? It's just reworking the mindset, bro. It's been very important. And then in reflection to like things around me, like all this, bro. These little gaps in our time that we take to do stuff like this or work on ourselves and build up our brands, put out into the world, bro. I get to show that to my kid, my legacy.
Do that.
You know? It's like, hey, this is the first captain's table I sat down with your Uncle Tez. And then look at Uncle Tez now.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? Like, that shit's going to be amazing one day, and I absolutely look forward to it. I don't want to just have stories like, oh, there was this one time that Grand Theft Auto came out, and, man, that pre-release, so exciting. Everybody was there. You know what I mean? It's like, I wanted more exciting stuff to talk about, you know? And the only way to do it is to really get out there and meet people, connect. You know? Go to Miami. If you're in Florida, you've never been to Miami, this man's going to Miami next weekend. I'm jealous. I love Miami.
You know?
I never thought I would go.
I'm going work and play, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. You better go play.
You know?
Just don't fight rednecks out there, bro.
I'm saying I'm there for. I'm there for only work, no play.
No, you're gonna end up playing.
You know, I don't know. We're coming back that same night. What
time's the show end? What time's the show end?
We don't even know. It starts at doors open at 2.
Uh-huh.
Doors open at 2 p.m.
Uh-huh.
But battles start at 3 p.m. Hour later.
Bro, that sounds like there's plenty of time to play.
Nah, probably not until maybe 9.
Yeah, there's time to play.
4 hours to come back.
Come back in the middle of the night.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no middle of the night. 4 hours. Come back. We thought about it because if we leave at 12, we're coming back at 4 a.m.
Rent a motel.
You know? It's all about coming. Nah, we're going to scoot back. Yeah,
it's easy, bro. It's easy.
You know?
Next time, like, I'm planning to go again. And then I have a personal goal to go move there by the end of next year.
Oh, yeah?
Make
the
the
move
moves.
there?
I want to make the moves, man. It's
okay.
Look, where you don't like to party as much, I love the lifestyle. Because through the lifestyle, I'll meet those other people that I'm looking for.
You don't even understand, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not in party mode. But see, I'm the best person to have when a party comes around.
Then it's good. You know what that means? You know what that will mean?
You know?
You
gotta remember when I was doing my party and you weren't partying with me, man. You know how many house parties I invited you to and you didn't come to?
Yeah.
But then again, you wasn't this type of you back then. Had you been, I'm pretty sure you would have showed up more.
I probably would have.
Parties.
I probably would have. I probably would have, man. I probably would have.
100%. But we're gonna have those now. I just don't. I hold myself back on the parties because
you'll have somewhere to go.
Here.
You'll have somewhere to go.
I know it's true.
You'll have a place to go next time. You get it?
Oh, I already.
Next time you go to Miami, I'll be like, you can sleep.
Party.
You can sleep on my porch. Obviously.
This is facts, though.
You can sleep on my porch.
I would have something to go. On your porch, bro?
Yeah.
So you gonna do me bad?
I'm gonna have a 1-bedroom. I'm gonna have a 1-bedroom, bro. What do you think? I'm gonna live in a tower somewhere? Come on, man.
Bro, you may be.
There's levels to this shit. There's levels.
2 bathrooms, all to yourself. The guest room, and sometimes you shit in the other bathroom when you're bored. Depends on what part of the room you're in. If you're more on that side, you go to take a shit in that bathroom. If you're more on your side, you go take a shit in your bathroom. Your bathroom probably in your room, Boom.
Look,
the other one's outside.
Look, until I can afford a 2-bedroom, No one else stays at my house unless I really fuck with you.
You know, hey,
No,
I
no
feel
one's
that.
moving in, is what I'm saying. No roommates.
I'm saying that's just the guest room. If you're going to sleep over, boom, boom, boom.
But
That's it.
when there's a guest room,
Crashing.
then you can stay.
The
I
man,
need my
hey,
own bed. I need my own bed. Even if we bring people over and they want to stay in the room for the night, they want to share my room, that's fine. But you gotta leave. When it's time to go to sleep, you can go take the couch.
that part. It's like, yo, hey, well, we can cool on the couch. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you're gonna have a water view. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
You're gonna be
beautiful.
good. Yeah.
You'll be able to walk out, look down, and there's there's the topless beaches right there.
Mm. Yeah, but like this man's view right here. No wonder you smoke
Just
outside all the time.
look, panorama. Hold on, a little higher,
That's
a little
it.
higher.
That's it.
Panorama.
Yeah.
I got
It's gonna be fun.
I got a question that I added here, and
Okay.
this one
Okay.
was meant to kind of throw the conversation aside a little bit.
Okay. Talk to me.
Are you ready? When was the first
Bring it.
time? When was the first time you fell in love?
Ooh, that was I was young. I was in middle school. I was ooh, how old were you? I was in here. 14? Like what,
No,
13?
no, but and I
13,
mean it. I
14?
mean like it was in your heart.
Like,
You can't stop thinking about
yeah,
them. You're in
100.
the shower. You're in the shower with your hand on the wall, and the hot water's pouring over your head, and you're just like, it's too late to
It's
apologize. It's too late. Hey, hey. You're in your
I
room. You're in your room clutching your blanket. Hey, hey, hey. That's what
I
I
got
mean.
this ice box where my heart used to be. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so
I'm
cold.
lying alone, got my head on the floor, thinking of you till it hurts. I'm thinking of
Uh,
you. What else can I do? I'm
yo.
all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right,
Oh yeah.
believing for so long. I'm all out of love.
Oh
Subscribe
man.
to my
Hurting.
channel. I feel it in here when you show me love. Subscribe to
Yeah.
his channel. Bam, bam. Wave talks for
Man.
you.
But to answer your question though, yeah, man, I was like middle school, yo. It was this girl named Nina, right? Spanish little thing, Actually, to give you a little insight, that's actually one of the she's a motivational of that Let Go song.
Oh, yeah?
Just reason why is because out of like,
Hex, welcome to
I
the
mean like
stream.
really when I just like, really mean like, just had my like, my loyalty, At that time I was so like infatuated with her. When I first met her, like, I was like, yo, she could be like the one, like, so early in the feelings, but it was just like her like her style, her walk. She was so like upfront and honest, like and was so real. Like it attracted me. Like her confidence, like her honesty. Like a lot of girls, even to this day, don't have that type of like confidence or just honesty. Like I remember, like the first time, like I was trying to get with her. Like she was like, "Oh, I'm not interested in you. We could be friends. We could do that." Like like straight up. And then though, I remember there was like a rumor going around school. People were like, "Oh, she's kind of into you now." And then, just some hoes. And I'm like, yo, and then I confronted her about it, like, oh, is that like real? And she was like, yeah, like I told such and such, and they've been talking about it. Just up, like, didn't do the whole, like, oh, like, just wasn't with the whole, like, BS chasing, like, around, like, knew what she wanted, was upfront, like, and just was so, like, and it was kind of reciprocated back with some strength there, but, within you're young and doing that stuff, like, I was so, even years after, like, we broke up, like, middle school and stuff like that, like, even after, like, I still had, like, this strong feeling, like, like for her, and then like still like just be there, like it didn't matter, like my mind, like just so much like love and affection of what I was
Just
like
adding to
feeling
the
like for her back
depression.
then. It did honestly, it really did. Afterwards, like I spent like Yeah, I ain't want to chill unless I was chilling with my baby. I did. I ain't want to do nothing. I didn't want to do shit. I was like, my boys would call me, yo, you trying to play the game or something? I'm like, yeah, I'm in the house, man. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm in the crib, but I ain't even gonna leave, bro. It's summer, bro. It's the summer. The boys supposed to be outside.
Yep.
You know, I ain't online playing with nobody back then, bro. I'm just playing games for myself, man. I'm just, they drugged me out. They drugged me out for
Bro,
sure. But such a such a strong attachment to somebody. You know, and I just had so much belief.
yeah.
Even when it was over, I was like, I was even believing like after the times, I was like, okay, yeah, let this time go by, da da da. It's still gonna like But then you learn, you live and learn, and you learn that's you. I love the idea mostly, Granted, the love for her, what I got was still real, and I give her that respect, but in general, like after that, it was like the love of the idea that I like of her is what I and what I was like really
Yeah.
in love with after a while. Because then I was like, the only reason why I was so like things weren't going right and I was so upset is because her wasn't matching the idea that I was in love with her, who I thought that she was truly was. It wasn't matching because that's who she wasn't. You
It's
know what I'm
too
saying?
young. Yeah. Like it sounds like just
Yeah,
too
young
young.
too, mad
But
young too.
but
Like,
but it's real. Like
it's
it
real.
is
That's
real.
I can't say that that affection because it was strong even to this day. It's like like I haven't really been like that super strong or like nobody like really that like for that long that powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Others
it's
kind of people,
surprising. It is very surprising when it happens too.
Hmm.
Like you might even have like an idea of a certain type.
Yeah, for
A
sure.
certain vision of the wife you want. And then when that girl comes around, it's like it's not the one you thought it might be.
Yeah.
But bro, you remember it. You remember those feelings. You remember how crushed you are, or how you relate it to every freaking song you listen to, or every book. Every book where it had a
Yeah.
romantic interest of a character, especially if the hair matched the girl that you liked. It's like all of a sudden, like,
Hmm.
yeah, this is her. This is just like her.
It's like, oh man, can this be the one? It's like,
It's
so
hard.
good.
It's
So
hard,
hard.
and you sit there the next day, like especially like if she does something to piss you off, she made you mad. You go home, and you're just like, man, but why
Yeah.
not? It's like, but why, man? Look, I
Yeah.
crushed on
Bring that
girls.
kid out of you.
I crushed on girls. There were girls I liked, but
Hmm.
it wasn't until high school that I met this one girl, man. I'm just sitting there in this class I really didn't want to be in. I was kind of the outcast, because I was like
Hmm.
a little bit older than most of the kids there. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden this girl like puts her head back on the table, and she's like, "What's your name?" And all of a sudden I was like, I was hooked,
Hmm.
little punk rock girl. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" And then we started talking,
Nice.
relating, making jokes, making fun of the teacher, coming up with pranks. The thing that got in the way was honestly myself. I didn't really know how to
Hmm.
ask a girl out at the time. And then she had the boyfriend.
Mm.
The bane of the existence.
Oh, they don't want me to talk about that.
Oh man.
Yeah,
It's
man,
like
I have
it's
two sides
rats.
on that.
It's
Yeah, two
rats.
sides on that situation.
Bro, but like remember I was saying like rewiring my mindset. Like
Hmm.
at the time like I fell for that stuff. The
Hmm.
like tell a girl how you feel. Like that's all gonna it's all gonna work out if you're just honest and you be yourself. You know, I literally like I thought about it like as a teenager in high school. I thought about it before I went for it. And I really convinced myself at the time that like we fuck with each other, we talk to each other, we text each other late in the night, like so late sometimes that it's like we're losing sleep. We need to go to bed.
Yeah,
Like
that's that good stuff. Yeah.
or when they randomly call you, just before midnight, and they're just like, I don't know, I just wanted to say goodnight. Like they don't.
Mm.
Do they not
Yeah.
know? Do they not know how much that means to us? You know what I mean? Do they not know how much
Be
that means to
understanding,
us?
bro.
Like
Don't be understanding.
like your parents and the adults are like, oh, you don't understand it. You don't understand love. Like I do. And I understand how dreadful it can be, how tormenting it can be. You know, like nowadays, like you can't even talk like that. You get called a simp.
You know,
You know,
weak
like
on that. But you know what? At the
I
same time, man, it's a back and forth. You know, ladies they so I ain't saying ladies because not all of them are the same way, but some people assume they always know what they want, and then they get what they want and realize that's not exactly what they.
yeah,
You know,
I think it's a lot of people. It's not just
you
women.
know,
It's guys.
that's
It's
why I
guys
changed
and
it up.
girls.
That's I was like, it's not ladies. I'm saying just people. That's why I changed it up to people.
But
But yeah, yeah,
there is a universal thing, man.
for
Between
sure.
guys, we feel that hurt, man.
You
We feel that hurt. The one that got away, man. Like your mind carries that love that you felt forever. At least I
hmm
do, and now I exercise it very carefully.
Yeah, I can dig that.
You know.
Honestly, man, depending on how you may see it, maybe how you learn it too. I believe things are, always learning lessons within that stuff. For that type of love, for me, it taught me, I guess, what it really feels like, and the type of dedication and loyalty that I would want for somebody. So then I would know how to look for it back, But not only that, even to not even get fooled by myself to make me think that someone is of that same type of level, like, if I'm not on that same type of field. So if I was once here feeling like this much about a woman, and then I'm with this other girl, but I'm like right here, and I'm just like, I was going kind of smoothly. My feelings are here. Now, granted, maybe I built the wall up for only her to only get there, but along the way, things should be opening up for her to kind of hit that barrier. And if she hasn't, or at least matched it up, then it's like, I don't think I really like am truly like, in love with you, because when I really told myself that I was, and I was 100% believing it, I was here, you know, I was on this level. This is how I felt, and this is what I was able to do. But I'm not feeling that with you, so you must be right here. And because of that, things must not be happening with us both for me to feel like we're right there.
Yeah. You know.
And I got to be open and loving myself to make sure that I'm not the one holding it back too, as well.
Yeah. Like, I was telling my roommate Sebastian. I say
Mm-hmm.
roommate because you know who I'm talking about, but they don't know who
Yeah,
I'm
for
talking
sure.
about. And guys, I see there's people in the stream. Thank you so much for joining. This is not my usual type of stream. I typically do gaming. This is Wave right here. He's one of my longtime best friends. Wave Talks for You is the
We.
channel that you want to go to if you want to see some of his content. Absolutely worth it. Support this guy. Let's build each other up into becoming epic streamers, epic musicians, whatever you want to do in life. We're here to help each other out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this whole chat is about. We're talking about our first loves right now. Hit that follow button.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know that you like this kind of content, and this will be uploaded to YouTube tonight, or at least by morning tomorrow after I've done an edit to it. As you can see, this man
you
is
know,
insane. He's losing his mind.
yeah,
But
we out here. I will say this: I have like maybe another 5 minutes in me too. I gotta cut it down. I gotta jump on something else too
we
after
we
this.
are we are. That was actually my last question. Okay.
Okay,
And I wanted to like end on like a note because the other day, bro, we're all probably just going through the same shit. The same shit.
for sure,
Okay.
for sure.
But
Everybody has their own problems in their own lives.
the word networking is so intimidating.
Mhm.
Networking. Suddenly you feel like you're in like a computer system, the Matrix. Oh God. But creating a network means that you're just building on the people that you surround yourself with. Okay.
Sure.
You're the sum of the 5 people you hang around with, and this is one of my people, guys. And I hope in time, at least by the next 4 streams, I
Yeah.
have the top 5 people in my life on here talking about the same. For a little while, I'm gonna run all the same questions that I asked you, Wave. And that way, like
Mm-hmm.
everybody has a chance to answer them. I get their perspective, and then on the following
Yeah,
stream,
definitely, for sure.
once enough time has passed and we've had a couple guests on here, I want to switch it up and try new questions and have them back on. I would love to have you as
Mm-hmm.
a regular, so like jump in on
Hey,
a chat in the future. And this
I
is
can pop
one
in,
night.
pop out.
This is one night a month, probably. If we can
You know.
manage a week, then stay tuned. We will do it as often as people want to talk, because guess what? There's so many people in the world. There's people in my network that are ever expanding. He has his own network, and then we tap into each other's network. It's just this ever
100%.
growing spider web of connections, man. And if you guys enjoyed what we've been discussing tonight, there's way more to come. You're all out there. Everybody who's in the chat itself, like Minx and Hex, you guys all got stuff to talk about. You know, things that we want to aspire to, things we want to have fun with, things that make us happy.
100%.
I'm down to delve into all of it, and I'm also down to get very serious on a lot of topics. And as the channel grows and we have a like-minded following as well, remember, you're all part of the Nation of Thieves. And each of you are a captain of your own vessels, and I want to see all of you succeed. I have one more thing before I let you go, Wave.
Bam. Talk to me.
What's the favorite song you wanted played? And then I have a favorite song I want to play.
I played it. I played "Let You Go." Honestly, that was definitely my favorite song. That was definitely my favorite song.
So we did it earlier.
Well, there's new viewers if they want to listen to that too. Actually, play that. Play that.
We should.
Play it again. Like, playing it back, man. This is my favorite right now off the EP. It's on Spotify. It's if you look me up, Wave, just a little something, something. Play that thing.
Here, I'm gonna first. Yeah, we got the link in the chat for his channel. Yeah, I'm gonna also copy paste this here. Oh, whoa! That was like a lot. Drop that in there. Oh, it literally just put a link. Cool, great, good job, Link. All right, let's switch over. Watch party.
You know what I'm saying? Connect with your peoples. Get them connected on you.
Absolutely fire.
Appreciation. Oh, yes. You
Bro,
said you had a favorite? You
I,
gotta talk to
I,
me.
I still have one. That's still my top favorite. And
Okay.
to this day, to this day,
Oh.
to this
To
day,
this day!
to this day,
To this day!
it's still fire, bro. It's still fire.
Okay.
And it's probably not the one you think it is.
Oh, it's not? Oh, well, let me see. I got one. You said, okay. It's not the one I think it is.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch camera. Boom. Boom.
Let's see what he's talking about.
So make some shisha. I take some shisha.
I won't even look at the.
Yeah, I take
Let me
some
look at it.
shisha.
Ah, see
Ain't
what's
the
up, bro?
handle. I put that thing on a shamble. Hey, hey, I'm a fly ass dude, but you know I'm down to earth. See, you know I've been the man, but even way before birth. Yeah, you know my name, Wave, and you know I can't surf.
And I came up from the ground, yeah, that's why they call me turf.
See, niggas done tried and niggas done cried, I still rose from defeat.
They want me to quit, want me to submit, but I won't bend the knee.
Fell back on the gut feeling.
I know my chest breathing.
So the ring that matters at hand.
Still ahead of anybody, okay. Keep the blade spinning like the cover of the fan off. And it's real smooth like the vocals of Vandross. I'ma go ahead and use it just to cut your hand off. And then I'ma give your hand away, that's a handoff.
Yep, that's a handoff. This a standoff. Why you tiptoe? Why you out, dog? Niggas tried to get the jumping like some damn bro. But that was pussies only broken like some cat dog. Now, this is deep, and this is deep. That's a road, and that's a road. That's a street, that's a street. That's them fucking crazy niggas from CP. Yeah, you know just what it is and what it be.
What it be?
I'm about to jam with these people.
Damn, what you mean, bro?
Blackout,
On,
who I
oh,
to,
that's a
sequel.
the one with the
Clean coat.
had a dog.
Bingo.
Bitch, we press your buttons like we entering a cheat code.
Fucking nigga told them before, you know that I'm good with hands. I can get the sticks and start hitting shit up just like a band. Nah, put it around on his head, you know that be a band. Nah, put it around on his mouth, you know that be a clam.
That's a clam, that's a bar. Y'all ain't even catch that. Like a dog that fetched that, you better go and get that. I was gone, now I'm back, fly like a jetpack. For this next part, y'all gon' have to take a step back.
Bet
That we stack big racks,
True.
facts,
School.
you
Then
break
you
off,
Kit
cat.
If
This
misfits, this
anguish,
then
it's
in
list
persist
with
this. Now, this is deep, this is deep. That's a road, that's a road. That's a street, that's a street. That's them fucking crazy niggas from CP. Yeah, you know just what it is and what it be.
We had to double on the mission cause they couldn't see the vision. Yeah, we had to link together, flying around to make them listen. If we pull up to position, then we aiming with precision.
Just enough to take you out.
Okay, now let's try something different. You a fishy nigga,
Scaly.
a sloth nigga,
Lazy.
a switch out.
A KD.
So you can never phase me. You can't pass wave, last man like a safety.
And then I jump on the field, go berserk and go crazy, crazy, crazy. You gon' have to hate me. I hit her with her. Rock it back and forth like a baby, baby, baby. You gon' come and papa. I am hotter than that local metro force and I'm your father.
Yes, sir. Can't hear you.
Absolute fire, bro.
I appreciate you.
Absolute
Appreciate
fire.
you, my guy. HF.
I'm gonna keep the shades on as we look to conclude this this little stream here.
Man, boy, looking bad.
Bro, I feel like Daredevil when I wear these.
Oh, yes. Oh, maybe not. Hopefully, you don't feel blind.
What? What? Not the blind
so
part.
hopefully you don't feel bad.
Just start losing sight now.
Is it what happened? Ah! Damn.
I wear my sunglasses because I'm blind. Oh. Listen, man. Thank you so much for being on the podcast.
I appreciate you for having me, my guy. 100%.
I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Definitely, me too. You know,
Like I said,
thank
this
you
is
for the
what
viewers
we
out there
do.
for sure watching.
This is what we do
You
on a
know?
normal basis.
Yeah.
And like even if next time we do it, it's just you. I got new questions for you.
I'm here.
We'll have new stuff to talk about.
This is true. I've already battled somebody by then. You know,
Hey,
have some new content.
by then, I'll be making an extra $1,000 a month,
Ooh,
maybe more.
bow, whip gang.
That's the goal. That's the goal, bro.
Yeah,
For
yes,
sure,
sir.
bro.
Yes,
We're
sir.
out here. We're out here.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of growth, man. My
For sure.
ship is just made of like enough wood for it to sail on the water. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it can brave some of the harshest winds, But with every day that I get better at my craft, every level that I go to, my ship will modernize, get tougher, and then one day we'll go to space.
Oh, yes. Break the firmament.
All
Go
right,
to-
man. I've been thinking about this for a little while. Like, what should be my sign off? We're gonna try this one
Yeah.
tonight. All right, and then next time we stream, we'll let the people decide if they liked it or not.
Mm.
All right. Sail on,
Huh?
my fellow captains, for the waters are harsh, but your heart is bigger.
Mm.
Have a good night, bro.
Good night, my guy.
I'll
Yeah.
talk to you a little bit after I end the stream, but I'm saying good night for the podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. We. Yeah.